Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the land of Gondara, by donating bits during the game to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you buff the monsters that our heroes are facing, with a minor or major mutation respectively. Special thanks to Bow the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you compel a player character's flaw. For 700 bits, you grant inspiration to one of the player characters. That's a reroll of the d20 for them to use during a clutch moment. For 800 bits, you make Flutter Die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer and doesn't have full control over arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the DM's channel, that is twitch.tv/ghostpepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item into the party's path. Please direct message Ghost Pepper on Discord for more information. And if you're a regular supporter of this campaign on Twitch, please consider instead directing your support over to their monthly Ko-Fi subscription plan, as they use the proceeds over there to go directly towards improvements of the game, such as music, artwork, and subscriptions to different services that make the game that much better. Any monthly supporters on Ko-Fi get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our Ko-Fi subscribers, bit redeemers, and every single one of you watching the game. Now please relax and enjoy the show.
Hello. Ghost Pepper is unmuted.
I'm unmuted.
Colorful Lumps is unmuted.
I cannot be silenced.
Woof is unmuted.
Questionably so.
Hello.
Questionably
hello.
so.
Can we hear everybody? Is the sound okay? Please let me know, you guys. Hi, guys. Carly here with the early lurk. Thank you so
Carl.
much for that
Carl.
sub.
We're here to make bad decisions.
Bruce, Annette.
Oh yeah.
Exclusive sole property of Mazra.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Annette for Mazra.
That for Mazra.
Annette for
Yeah, we'll see about
Mazra.
that.
She's still find plenty to do with it.
Striker 53 months. Yo, cheers, my
Wild.
friend. Yo, cheers or something. Yes.
Cheers or something.
Look, that was a root beer with nothing in it. You can't cheers with no liquor.
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
You can't.
Well,
I know you
it's
can't cheers
it's a bit of
without
a-
drink.
Yeah,
Like, that's bad luck.
It's like a bartender superstition, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
What?
Cheers. Manually updating book prices. Ugh. Ooh.
Oh
oof,
yeah.
Yuck.
Megan was telling me about this earlier. They
Oh,
changed the way their royalties work, but then they didn't auto update something else in their algorithm to auto update all the book prices. So
Why
yeah,
is slow
it's
mode
pretty
on,
it's
you
pretty
guys?
bad.
That's
What
awful.
is happening with slow mode?
Oh.
Oh, it might not actually be on.
Oh, okay. It's telling me.
Yeah, it might not actually be on. I've encountered that a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like they changed like their regional pricing and things like that, and the way I don't know if they changed the way the royalty calculation works, but they did like an auto update, and basically what it did was it automatically, because their auto update didn't include every factor in the price change, it basically failed to change book prices in several regions
That's really
such
dumb.
that you keep the full royalty,
Oh man.
you know. So there's
That's
all
so
these
bad.
little ways
Right.
that
they
if I
screw
can
people. Yeah.
rant about Amazon and other platform likes it like
Yeah.
like it. There's a concept in economics with digital platforms that is academically called platform decay, but also academically called inshitification.
Yeah.
And basically, they'll occasionally do stuff like this, and Megan has caught Amazon out for this before too, where like their records fail to record a sale properly, or they will fail to update prices properly in a way that will effectively kick Megan down from the high royalty tier to a low royalty tier.
Wow.
And it's
Ridiculous.
always in ways where they could be like, whoops, it's an error in our system. But when
Uh-huh.
you multiply
Of course.
these errors in their system
Right.
across, thousands of sellers in their
Right,
marketplace,
right.
it
Nonsense.
can add up to
Disgusting.
Nonsense.
quite a payday for them. Yeah.
You guys.
Bleh.
Well, thank you so much for this 25 months.
We just have the best system. I love it. It's great. I have no notes.
Bruce Campbell soup. Hi.
Ghost is like, yeah, sure. I've heard your
Yeah.
notes.
No,
Colin.
yeah.
That's ridiculous, Striker. Poor sense.
We don't have time for this, Collie. We need to play D&D.
I know. I'm not getting started.
This is Divinity
That's why
Original
I said
Sin.
we live in the best. We live in the best system. I have no notes.
I
It's
have
great,
no
I love
notes.
it.
Ghost and Folly podcast when
I have no notes.
Yeah. I know we keep meaning to. Oh god.
One of my colleagues sent me this meme. I'm gonna find it, and this is the last word. We don't need to talk anymore about about this after this, but need to find. Where is he? Okay, this is a mouthful. It's highly likely that Karl Marx never ate a sweet chili chicken wrap of the day in Minecraft packaging from McDonald's. So can we take his critique of capitalism seriously at all when he never experienced it in its truest, most developed form?
I mean, where's the lie, right?
I mean, it sounds kind of legit.
When my students started coming in with like the Minecraft toys from McDonald's and stuff, I was like, "Oh, did you get that from a Happy Meal?" No, it's from a Flinton meal.
What?
It's not,
A what?
how dare you?
Oh,
How dare you
Yeah,
call it
wow.
a Happy Meal?
wow.
Yeah, what were you thinking? Oh my god. Wait, is this episode 169?
It is episode 169, you guys.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, you guys!
Thank you for
So
pointing.
it is
That's
episode
crazy.
69 times 100.
169. We are
169.
Just wait till we get to episode 6969.
Was it? This is episode
I
69,
feel like we've already passed
part
that.
69, part
Yeah.
Math.
like 31.
Math. Yeah.
Striker. What is this?
It might be
Who's that?
32. Oh god, I don't know.
Jeez, Megan. Yeah, sure, okay. Oh my god. That's one of Megan's favorite streamers, art streamer.
I know.
I think she got a coffee mug from her once.
I love it.
All right. How do we feel about playing D&D tonight?
I don't know how I feel
Oh
about it.
god. Oh,
Do you guys
God.
wanna?
Oh,
Maybe we should
Sounds like a
cancel.
lot.
I don't
I
know.
feel
Sounds like a lot.
It's a lot, you guys.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
yeah, come on,
do
we're
it.
the discretionaries. We got this.
Yeah, you can.
We so
This
totally have
is gonna go off. This is gonna go off without a hitch.
This is
I believe in you guys.
with some hitches.
Perfect.
Probably. Oh my
All right.
gosh.
So we do have a role play question of the day. And it is, what treasure, item, or artifact that your character has collected during the adventure is the most important to them? And I do need to specify that your character has collected during the adventure.
Yes.
So I'm afraid Gimbal Shot with all its upgrades is non-eligible for this one.
Exactly.
Nor I'm gonna say nor is Mazra's prosthetic arm.
I see how it is.
Because the plan for her to have a prosthetic arm was baked into the character concept from
That's
the beginning.
true.
We simply
That's true.
started the adventure with the story of how she lost her arm.
I already have my answer. It's easy.
I do too.
Awesome.
Yay.
And if you folks out in chat have an answer for our question of the day for a D&D or other TTRPG character who is near and dear to your heart, please feel free to answer. We love to talk about people's different characters, whether they're D&D characters, whether they're from the Winds of Chaos or not. Yeah, we want to hear from you. It's clearly the glasses that make people look naked.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, it's two scroll totems. Did we ever figure out what those are? No.
I have a random item or two
Okay.
like that too.
No.
Okay.
I like that goblin.
It's like
Yeah.
everything else on my sheet, I know what it is, except that. Like, oh gosh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Protomate, that's right. Alright. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, so while our players and chat are thinking of their answers to the question today, I have some thanks to distribute. First of all, thank you to all of our Ko-fi members whose monthly $5 Ko-fi membership donation, cheaper than Twitch sub, helps us to stay good in terms of subscription services, helps us to commission artwork, buy different D&D assets. Sometimes we've bought map assets and things like that with those funds. 100% of those Ko-fi donations go straight to improvements in the campaign. And remember that members get once a month, so once per donation, a Wild Magic Surge, a major monster mutation, a custom magic item, or a custom NPC to appear in the campaign. Thank you so much to all of our Ko-fi members. Second thank you is to Starboard Striker and Bow the Distance for being our rules lawyers, for keeping us above board with the rules. Sometimes when it's not really clear what the rule is or what the ruling maybe ought to be, we don't always follow it. but we always want to know, so that we're making sure we're making the best call possible in moments of uncertainty. So thank you to our rules lawyers for that, and thank you both for helping redefine the term rules lawyer. Like rules lawyer has always been like a negative, pejorative term in tabletop gaming. But Megan and Bo are always so helpful to us, and I really appreciate that. Also, they're cheaper
Absolutely.
than actual lawyers.
Yeah.
An actual lawyer would be like, every question we ask is $300.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Not the last thank you, but third thank you is to Vinyl Stencil for helping us to organize the bits redeems and everything. No, Megan. No.
That was not.
So that we can keep the game running smoothly. Thank you so much, Vinyl, for helping us out with that. And the true, last but not least, thank you is to all of you in chat for sharing this crazy experience with us. So thank you so much, everybody. All right. What treasure, item, or artifact that your character has collected during the adventure is most important to them? It could be this adventure, it could be another adventure, it doesn't matter. But I want to hear from you guys. So we do not have any answers from chat, so we're going to move straight on to Woof, who said that he has an easy answer. So
My Mazra's greatest treasure is the friendship she made along the way.
get out of here. That is not an item, treasure, or
It's a
artifact.
treasure. Okay. It's the second immovable rod you're planning to give me this episode. No, it's the Songbird daggers. All right, I'll be good.
I am
I'm
never
sorry.
giving you a second immovable rod. You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen is this campaign is going to reach its end. You're going to destroy the final boss. And inside the belly of the final boss is a second immovable rod. And then we will roll
Amazing.
credits on this whole
Oh
campaign.
my
That's
god.
right.
Forget the Ordskara. It's all about
That's
the
all we need. That's all we ever need.
All you need is a second immovable rod.
Second immovable
I'll be
rod.
unstoppable.
Yes.
Sorry, what was Mazra's actual answer?
The Songbird daggers, probably. They've
Songbird
gotten her out of
daggers.
more scrapes than anything. Thank you to Bo for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it would
what
be those.
Yeah,
brilliant
those are
design.
really cool.
Yeah.
Those are really cool.
Right?
Cauliflumps, what about Foodle?
For Foodle, somewhat similarly to Mazra, it would be the. I mean, they're awakened now. They weren't always, but the Forest Maiden's bracers. They are a constant reminder for Foodle of his connection to the forest and the land around him. It's the primary reason why, he is doing most of what he does is to protect the natural world. So, yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Oh yeah.
What about Kiona?
Fiona's is her silver cloth of infinite measure, gifted by Sloth Siren, way back.
Oh, yeah.
Because without it, she would be nude in so many more situations than she wants to be.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
she is so grateful
Good
for
shout.
that. And, the ability to kind of just change up her costume when she needs to in an appropriate situation or two. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really handy.
That has done a lot of work.
Uh-huh.
That one. Megan says for Ephema, it's her new son Alfie.
Aww.
That's cute.
Alfie.
It's one of those things where that the way that ended up going, I did not expect.
Yeah.
I did. But people approach challenges in different ways, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to end with Alfie being adopted. I didn't necessarily expect expect like a darker end or anything like that necessarily, but
Right.
That's good.
no, yeah. This campaign has gotten dark enough already. I'm not one of these edgelord dungeon masters where I'm like, we're gonna kill a kid to show you how edgy
Oh
this
my
is.
God.
Yeah, thank
This is
God.
dark.
No, thank you.
It's like, what was it? Dragon Age Origins, which is a game that I absolutely love. I absolutely love. 10 out of 10, no notes. However, they advertised it as like, this is a dark and mature fantasy game. And then it's like, what a 13-year-old thinks is dark and mature. It's a great game. It's a great game. But the marketing of that was like, is it?
Oh my God.
You do get blood splattered all over yourself, and then you can get your dog to lick it off.
Oh my God.
That's
Seems efficient to me.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, folks. Well, shall we begin?
On that note,
Let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Gosh.
This might be too happy music. No, it's not. It's good. It's good. All right. Who can give me a recap of our last session?
Ooh, I could get us at least started, because what I did realize is I have very good notes except for Kiona's conversation with the Wayfarer. So Flutter, if you want to cover that briefly, that would be super helpful. But yeah, so we started. We went back to the scene of the crime, and we Darfin gave us some really good advice and a bunch of useful spells that would be very handy in a murder investigation. And so we put those to use. Mazra asked, disguised as
Disguised
a priest,
or something.
right?
I don't know.
Somebody. Do you remember, Wolf? Yeah, disguised as a priest, I believe. Like,
What?
it wasn't Mazra doing the asking. I mean, it was, but Mazra was disguised as somebody while you were asking these questions.
Oh, yeah. We disguised her as a orc.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. That's right, because
different
we
orc.
didn't use a spell. Right.
No.
Yeah, we just
yeah,
used a disguise
we used
kit.
a
Disguise kit, that's right,
disguise
that's right.
kit.
I
Yeah, so he
remember
wouldn't
now,
think
yeah.
that. Oh, no, it was her, so.
Yeah, which I think was smart. So we asked, what's his name? Marlowe's body, who killed him? He said, I don't know. They came from behind. Where were you killed? In the city, an empty part of the city, dark, no one there, easy to hide. And what's your best guess as to why you were killed? Too close to the truth. Real killers must have found me. Who killed Buford? A black tear rolls down his undead face. Well, his dead face. I killed Buford. We killed Buford. And then how did you kill Buford? Lured him to the shrine, middle of the night, ambushed, beaten, ritual in the dark. I didn't know. I didn't know until I died. I didn't know what I had done. Which that was quite a shock to me and Foodle, I think, and maybe not just Foodle. But yeah, so Foodle did some investigation around the body, got a very good survival check, and found some tracks leading away from the body deeper into the abandoned parts of the city. At which point we had a skill challenge as we moved our way through the abandoned parts of the city. Kiona used her perception and found some splotches of dried blood that were recent. And then there were some significantly older stains that we were able to follow. Food will use some survival at disadvantage because we're in a city, right? And we found some tracks that we were able to follow to a warehouse at the edge of the shoreline, and then Mazra investigated the warehouse, and there was a lot. Oh gosh, how do I summarize this? Basically, I mean, we found Marlowe's camp and his journal, and it sort of detailed his perspective. How truthful he was being in it, who knows? But Foodle's sense, and mine as well, is that he was probably being. I mean, it takes a lot to premeditate months of journal entries. So anyway, so I think some of the most important stuff is he and oh gosh, what was her name? Beatrice. They had this very complicated relationship. Marlowe was Buford's friend, and that, of course, came to a head, as we know. And after the trial, they were exiled, and Marlowe was like, well, we got to find out who's really behind this. And Beatrice was like, nope, I can't, I'm done. Like, I'm out. And so he went back, and Marlowe did some investigation, and it seems like his mental state started to deteriorate. He was having bad headaches, half-remembered nightmares. He was seeing eyes staring at him from the darkness. And near the final bits of the journal, he writes that someone named Mendax is coming for him. He doesn't know who that is, and when Kiona looks at the word, he doesn't see Mendax like Foodle and Mazra. She just sees liar. And then the final entry, Marlowe writes, I think he's found me. We found nothing with the tech magic, and then we headed back, and Kiona had a conversation with the Wayfarer.
And the Wayfarer wrote the word Mandash, which was a translation of Mendax. And he said that he also may have heard of such a ritual in the distant past that was used on Buford and Marlowe, ? And we decided that, well, Kiona thought that Mendash was really close to Mandashir, and the thing about the bodies telling us that they had taken him to the shrine, she thinks that they should go back to question Mandashir. And that's how we ended the last episode, I think.
Okay. Yeah. And so is that where you're heading?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's. I think that makes the most sense.
Okay. So as you are walking through the quiet streets of Dalkalash, the sun is beginning to set, swinging low in the sky over the western horizon, over the sea. And the shadows begin to Carly. The shadows begin to lengthen. And there's something about the night as dusk falls that is somehow especially ominous to you. And as you move closer and closer to
Ghost,
the
I'm so sorry.
shrine,
To Kiona in particular, or us in general?
to you in general.
Okay. Sorry.
Now, as you move closer and closer to the Shrine of Staravia, it starts as like a little bit of pressure at the back of your skull, Kiona, and soon it begins to grow and grow as this kind of headache blossoms out from the back of your skull to your temples to the front of your head to your eyeballs are beginning to ache
You
with
guys.
every step closer.
This something is. Oh, I'm getting one heck of a headache.
Yeah, I don't feel so good either. This feels bad, doesn't it? Am I?
There's definitely something not good happening.
Poodle opens his backpack and Andrew's head pokes out. Andrew, maybe can you keep an eye just up from above? And Andrew sort of hoots and flies up about 60 feet and is going to kind of keep a watch as we walk through the city for anything that he thinks
Sure.
is strange.
Are you interfacing with Andrew, or are you just
Yeah.
expecting him to call out to you? If he says-
No. I mean, occasionally,
Um.
not every turn or anything. Like he's not going to stay, but like every couple minutes or so, he'll like take a peek. But yeah.
Hold on a second, you guys.
Yeah?
If we're getting these bad feelings about things, Kiona is going to mage armor herself. Gosh, she hasn't done that today.
That's good thinking.
That was an 18 on the wild magic circle.
Ooh.
Just so we're clear. Alright, sorry, we can move on. I just wanted to make sure I had that done. Kiona kind of like staggers apart a second. Does a little swoopity swoop with her hands, and a shimmer kind of goes on her outside and disappears.
Mhm. Yeah. As Andrew flies up in the air, kind of does cuts a path towards the shrine and then angles and turns back. Through Andrew's owly eyes, Foodle, you see that the Shrine of Staravia is located, although kind of on the edge of the populated part of town. It still rests upon a important square in the town, and so there's frequently people there, sort of bustling around. It's kind of in a part of the city that people are gradually but steadily moving into, as more and more people come to Dal Kalash, come to this sort of safe haven that you've carved out in this increasingly turbulent world, and they're kind of like pushing out into some of these unoccupied areas of the town. From above, actually, you recognize this square. This hasn't been your first time here, but this is your first time here in the dusk, as it's becoming a little darker and gloomier in the day, and seeing it from above, you definitely recognize seeing this as well, and you recognize this from when you were in the mines, from where you're transported from the mines in the Rift to that strange place where you ran through the tower and experienced all these different things that happen in different times and places, and whether they actually happened or not. But you recognize for the first time, Foodle, that the Shrine of Staravia was the temple that was burning. And when you were in that square that night, the whole city was on fire. You saw the fireball in the sky rapidly sort of approaching. The woman calling out for Gary Gary's mom was looking for him, and that odd vision that you had about the end of Dalkalash and the cataclysm that fell upon it, and you recognize that this is the place where you had seen that happen. As Andrew is flying above it and you're sort of approaching it, the headache, the sense of foreboding is getting worse and worse. From Andrew's eyes, you can see like there are people milling around, but they're looking quite uneasy, and some of them are starting to like look around a little bit. They're starting to back up. They're starting to scatter and leave to go back home. I don't know, Cauliflumps, if you've ever seen the movie Twister, but you know they had a really
I have.
it's a really schlocky it's a really schlocky movie, but like in the moments before a tornado touches down, they did a really good job in that movie of like showing, you know, people in a town will be like, you know, they'll go about their everyday lives and then they're suddenly seized by this sense of unease and foreboding, and that's kind of like what you're seeing through Andrew's eyes with the people in the square.
Foodle is going to now he can't hear anything that they're saying because he's looking through Andrew's eyes, but Foodle's gonna say so his companions can hear him. Guys, they're feeling it too. Oh, everyone else, yeah.
Fiona, you start to feel that by now very familiar woo in your chest when Core Eye Chaos magic is afoot. But it's different this time. It's almost like rather than a steady rhythmic kind of vibration, it's broken, it's dissonant.
She's gonna
Like even
she's probably gonna talk to Adelotti about it. This doesn't feel right.
no, it don't feel right at all.
Is it coming? Can we tell if it's coming from the temple or from the shrine? No.
Nope. You've never been able to
Pinpoint directionally.
find a direction from
Yeah.
it. However, the sensation is getting stronger and stranger the closer you get to the shrine.
She will tell Foodle, well, Foodle wouldn't be able to hear, but Mazra, whatever it is, it's got our magic, but it's strange. It's not quite right.
How could something like this get in the city?
I don't know. I feel like it was here, but they've been doing something. They've been experimenting with something, but we can't figure out what.
Are there any like runners, like kids around, like those little urchins or whatever?
No.
Okay.
You and Kiona, you get the impression that like they probably experienced the same thing, and they're
GTFOing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
they'd be out
It doesn't
of there.
feel
They'd
good.
be like, no,
Yeah, no, I'm out.
no,
Yeah,
time to go home.
right. Right.
Oh shoot, the street lights are on.
Yep.
I guess I better go. And then
Yeah.
as Andrew makes one more pass over it, you see there's a sewer grate in the ground leading down to this was quite a well. The infrastructure build in this city was very advanced, let's say. I'm not going to get into the intricacies of its sanitation system, but there are sewers.
We're advanced helpers, maybe.
Yeah, they didn't live in their poop. So yeah, you see a sewer grate sort of slide off, and a huge, hulking, hairy form crawls out something that you recognize from a distance as some of the trolls that have inhabited this land are climbing out.
Excuse
sewers.
me.
What?
And all of you hear this sort of scream rise up as people bolt in all directions out of this square. Some running past you this way. As Andrew sees one troll climb out, then another, then one of the really big ones.
How far away is this
forces
from
its
us?
way out. You're, it's like just around the corner from you guys.
Oh.
Let's go.
Probably about 20 feet this way, and then 20 feet this way.
Kiona's gonna give Foodle the squeezy signal to come back.
Oodle comes back and he's like, "Yeah, I saw it too. We gotta go."
Well,
I mean, I'm
we
assuming, you know.
Wait, does go
You would've
mean we
seen
gotta
it.
fight him, right? We gotta make sure they don't hurt anybody.
Yeah. Foodle's
Yeah.
moving that way. He's pulling out gimbal shot. He's got a
Does
net
he?
ready.
Daggers
Yeah,
are
good-
already
good
in
point.
hands, like immediately.
Yeah.
All right.
Foodle's ready to fight.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. There
Okay.
are so many.
There are n few trolls. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
get
shit.
initiative rolls. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna get initiative rolls from anyone yet. I'm
Okay,
deleting
okay.
it all.
Apples to million.
Initiative. Okay, you could do your initiative.
It's a good
rolls
map.
now.
Alright.
It is kind of funny. Like I have
Why do I have the
several
wildest
fawns.
worst initiative ever?
Oh no,
oh
Kiona.
jeez.
Always.
I have several fond and
Can I
terrible
give
memories on
Kiona
this
my
map.
initiative?
Fond and terrible memories.
Yeah,
Ghost
yeah.
River.
What?
Can I give Kiona my initiative?
No. Do you have the feat that allows you to do that?
No.
Alertness.
Yeah, I should have.
Sure, why not?
Taken it. Ugh.
Let's say
No.
say I do.
Um,
Don't lie to me about what's on your
Let's
character
say
sheet.
I do. All right, Ghost. This is
God.
Foodle's fake initiative, just to get him on there, right? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him on there,
Oh,
baby.
what? Yeah, that's actually correct. Yeah,
Of course.
21.
Of course it is.
There you go.
Well, Foodle did
That is the
21.
exact
Chat,
same
can
thing I
you-
rolled.
Can you believe the guts?
The
of
audacity.
I would never
audacity
ever
to lie to the dungeon master about what's on his character sheet.
Oh my god.
What is happening? We are. Oh, Kiona does not feel well. That's why her initiative sucks. That headache.
Mm.
Is Kiona the only one with the headache? Or is it all of them with the headache?
Only Kiona has a headache. Everybody else has a sense of foreboding,
Oh.
a sense of impending doom. So these trolls, gotta sort them. There we go. Foodle, what's your actual initiative? Is it
Or
21?
patrols.
Turns out.
For I think possibly the first time, Ghost, I rolled IRL the same thing that Roll20 did for initiative.
That's crazy.
I don't know if that's
That's
ever
crazy
happened
talk.
before, but anyway,
It's
yeah.
crazy talk.
We don't have to change anything.
Yeah. Okay. So these trolls crawl out of the sewers, and by the time you arrive, they've kind of somewhat surrounded the temple, wrecking market stalls. People are running away. One of the trolls, throws a potato at some poor lady and knocks her out with it.
Oh no.
A snack for later. And one of these big ones, one of these dire trolls, sort of gives him a smack upside the head and says, "We're not here for that. We're here for the liar.
They're here for
Find
me.
him.
What?
Twist
What?
his spine. Pull his head off his shoulders. These trolls look. There's like a gleam of madness in their eyes, and you have never known trolls, particularly not in the Forbidden Territory, to be very in control of their faculties and their emotions. But there's something extra about these ones. There's something particularly unhinged about these ones, as if something is affecting them in this way. But Foodle, you're up first. I don't like this music. I don't dislike this
We
music.
need
but
to
I-
know
It's very
something from one of them.
jaunty.
We gotta try to
Yeah,
keep
it's
him
not
alive.
right. It's not
Which
right.
Which one talked? Is it this guy over here?
Yeah, it was one of these big ones,
Or
right?
that guy over there?
It was one of the. Yeah, let's say it was this one.
Okay.
That one? Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And we heard it?
Okay, so
That's a little too intense. Good enough. Yeah, you heard it.
All right. Well, if we heard it, Boodle is going to go. How 15 feet. Oh, he doesn't have to move at all. Okay. Boodle's gonna go there, and he is gonna use his bonus action and a superiority dice to fire a net at this creature. So we'll see.
Which one?
This one
one?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a 20 to hit.
All right. That will. It's just versus AC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. All right. So that one is restrained for now. And Fool is going to start firing at it. Oh, I gotta subtract a net. Hold on. And he's gonna open fire at advantage. So here we go with sharpshooter. Well, I mean, you could. Oh,
Get out of town. Get out of here.
that's a good start, guys. You'd love to see it.
Okay, use that up now, you bastard.
Yeah, true. I know, right? On one of the grunts. So that is 40 damage on the first hit.
Yep.
And he already used his bonus action. So, and then we're just gonna keep going. So that's 1. There's 2.
Yeah, the second one will hit.
Oh, okay. We're gonna re-roll that damage because that is minimum damage. Now I have to keep this damage. So where is it? Gimbal shot, piercer, sharpshooter. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so never mind. But I've used that.
I hate that
and-
17 is your minimum damage.
Well, with sharpshooter, I think his minimum is a lot lower than that without sharpshooter.
Yeah.
But, and then we'll slap Colossus Slayer on there, so another 5 because it's taking some damage, and then third shot. Come on, 2 1s in a row, 3 1s in a row on a D10 or whatever. Anyway. It happens. So that is Foodle's turn. Bonus action, movement, action. Yeah. And Foodle says, "Yeah, I agree. We got to capture that one." And that's his turn. But Foodle doesn't point at this one. Like he points at the other one that he heard. Anyway, that way it's clear.
All right. Yeah.
We're gonna try to capture that one. Anyway.
All right. It is the troll that you attacked. It's its turn. Now its movement speed is 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it uses an action.
Well, it can also use an attack. I think it's
It
like
can't use
slashing
an attack.
damage or
Yeah.
So if it's got a multi-attack,
Okay.
it's better off using that, right?
It does have a multi-attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it'll use one multi-attack to destroy the net.
I think
is
it's
that
like
just
10
automatic?
damage. It's a 10 AC, it's 10 damage, it's slashing
Okay.
damage, and anyway,
Alright.
yeah, it's like
Well, let's see.
it's not much.
Yeah,
uh,
there we go.
where is
10 slashing.
Nice, done.
All right. Done.
The net is destroyed.
Yep. And it is going to move down here. And it will make the remainder of its multi-attacks on Foodle, which is a claw. 24
Both of
to
those
hit.
hit.
So that's 13 slashing damage to Foodle. And a bite. Should only roll to 10.
That one does not, but he does take the 23, right, from the two
Yep.
claws. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Ah!
The 10 slashing from the first claw was against the net.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so I'll add.
So you'll
10
take
hit points
13
back.
damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he takes the full 13. Ah.
Yeah. As this slobbering, mad, frenzied troll descends on Foodle, with Foodle still like pumping shots into him. It is Mazra's turn.
So, did we say we were trying to capture one of them?
Yes. Yeah. Foodle
Which
and
one?
The one in the top left.
Foodle and Kiona
said this
just
one.
pointed down
This
this
one?
alleyway at the big one.
to the
was
one that
talking.
was talking about the liar.
Oh, I see. All right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how does this one look right here?
Very hurt.
All right. So she'll go
Green blood oozing
Okay.
from all the wounds, all the holes blown into it by gimbal shot.
All right. Where's my sheet? All right. She will stabby stab.
Stibbity stab.
Does she get advantage here because they're flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and take that advantage.
Is that right?
All right. Yep. 31. Holy.
I don't know how that happened, but okay. I'll take it.
Dang!
I'm not
what?
mad.
Holy
Is that right?
crap!
I don't even know I could roll
Yeah.
that. Okay.
19 plus 12. That's a 31 right there.
All right.
Hell yeah.
8. Oh wait, I don't know. I rolled that again. Ignore that.
Yeah. This one, like, you sort of slink in behind it, shift around as it's descending on Foodle, and you just do the Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy with the knives and cut its back into ribbons, and it falls down dead, nearly crushing Foodle under its
Okay.
bulk.
I'll move
Oh, be
here
careful,
for the
Fiona.
rest of my movement. I guess because can you? Let's see. What's the distance here? I apologize. It's a little far. Can you? If you can do another attack, does it have to be with the same weapon? I always forget that one.
I don't think
I have
so.
dual attack. That's what I thought. So Majra
Yeah.
will stick here, where she is for right now.
The only
and-
restrictions on additional attacks I'm aware of are on weapons with the loading property.
Okay. Mixed. Alright, I don't think I have any good spells for right now, so I will stick where I am.
Okay. You're finished?
Yes, for now.
All right. This one uses its Yeah, it is gonna move. What's its movement? Oh boy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's just gonna crash through this market stall, scattering cabbages everywhere. In the distance, you hear somebody yell, "Not my cabbages!" And then it is going to dash and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No. This was 30. $35, 40. Yeah, that is going to be its turn. And then it's going to be this troll's turn, and it is going to trample through the wreckage left behind by its larger leader. And regular trolls are 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then this one is going to use a legendary action to command the lesser troll to move up to 20 feet and make a bite attack against one creature the dire troll can see. And it is going to move there and make its bite attack against Kiona.
Of course you
Yoda, I
are.
tried. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Fuck.
24 to hit, Kiona.
Of course it does.
Megan, I knew I was concerned that you said regular troll.
Yeah.
5 piercing damage, please. That's the minimum amount of damage that it could have done.
Wonderful.
All right. This regular troll is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just going to stop there. And this troll is going to use its legendary action to command this one to bite Mazra. 20 to hit.
Out there. Yeah, I guess.
All right. 9 damage, please.
Can I
Sorry.
half that damage?
You may. That uses your reaction, correct?
Y'alls.
Okay. Now it's this one's turn. And it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I need to do a measure. What did I say it was? 25 feet that it had moved. So
I
that's
think so.
30, 35, 40. And I'm just going to put Mazra in range because its attacks have a range of 10 feet. And this troll is going to use its multi-attack. Alright, get ready for the amount of crap that's going to appear on the screen. Okay, so you ignore the first 2 bites, please. Because those are attacks that already happened. So the first... So the bite is a 19 to hit. Does that hit Mazra? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that is 13 piercing and 6 poison damage.
Okay.
15 does not hit. 23 does hit. So 23, 24, and 23, all of those are going to hit.
Okay, wait.
So that is...
Hang on, I'm getting my calculator out. 1 second. Okay, you said the first one was, what was it?
13 plus 6.
Plus 6? Okay.
13 piercing, 6 poison.
Okay.
What does this mean? Looking at my own character sheet here for these things. Oh. It is 3d6 plus 6 for the claw. So that was the bite. The first of 3 claws that hit you. Hits for 20 plus 6 slashing, so 26 slashing. I don't know why it's outputting like that. But it is. Why is it outputting... Are you seeing this? Where the first one says 20 plus 6 instead of adding it up to 26.
Oh, I don't know.
And then it's the same macro. It's the same thing that I click, and it totaled it up. But it didn't total up the last one. Anyway, the first one was 26, the second one is 15, and the third claw is 13.
Okay. So 58?
Yeah.
Do I have that right? Okay.
I think so. Out of the 3 claws, or out of the total damage?
Total
19,
damage?
26, 15, 13.
Wait.
Alright. Kiona, you're up.
Wait.
What's that?
You said it was, what, 19 plus what? 20?
It is 73 total.
70? Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure I was being correct about it.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's a big hit.
Yep.
How much HP do you even have?
Oh, that's alright. Freaking calculator. I'm doing great.
Yeah. Kiona, you're up.
Oh, you can't hear me. This hits the 3 trolls
No.
on top, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright,
that'll hit the 3 on top.
so those 3 trolls are gonna get hit by, Kiona's gonna whip out her lasso and throw her piece of sunstone into
Okay.
the center of it and whip
Alright.
it over to the top, like right above that building, and it's gonna burst into a bright light that is gonna do.
Oh my god. What is this?
This is a Constitution saving throw against a 17.
What?
It deals radiant damage?
12d6
Yes.
and blinded?
Okay.
Oh my god.
This one saves, the little one.
Ooh.
This one does not, but it's going to use its legendary resistance to turn a failure into a success.
Rude.
Yeah. And the same story for this one. So they all save.
This is a spell I used during the goddess fight too. Well, that was just rude.
Dang.
Yep.
That's crazy though.
Alright, well, they gotta
Yep.
take still.
Half a 38.
Yeah. That's like 17. Or something.
Yep.
Wait, is that right?
Mm,
16.
15, 19.
19. 19.
19.
Right. Well, I thought it was worth a shot.
It was. That's-
And
That was incredible.
It was, but
Oh. And that's a 10 for the Wild Magic Surge. Then she's gonna growl, I guess, at the guy next to her.
and the troll snarls back. Foodle, you're up.
Oh, okay. This might be interesting. God, that was a lot of damage. Flutter, holy crap.
If only they had taken it.
Well, I mean, they took some of it, right? I don't know.
So,
Or
use
is
the
it not
blinded
half
thing
on us?
too.
I know the blind. Oh god, the blind would have been so fat. Can you imagine? What the frick is Foodle doing? Foodle is going to. This is gonna be interesting. Foodle's gonna throw a net at this one with his bonus action and a superiority dice. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of a net. And chuck it at this one next to Kiona. Oh, that should hit, I would think. I'm a little bit worried about the rest
The
of
smaller
these
one.
guys. Yeah,
Smaller
this
guy?
one next to
Yeah.
Kiona and Foodle.
Yeah.
All right, and oh god, I don't know. I mean, she's. Is this? Oh, it's instantaneous. It's not a concentration. Okay. Hmm. Foodle is going to turn and fire gimbal shot at this one, not at advantage. The big one to the north here.
Sure.
Here we go.
21 is gonna hit.
Oh, thank God. And so he's gonna, on a hit, he's gonna attack on a superiority dice, and we're gonna see if we can fucking menacing attack. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw against Foodle. So we're gonna add this damage.
And that adds fear, right?
Yeah, it might be the frightened condition until the end of Foodle's next turn.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
It fails, and it's going to allow itself to fail. It's not going to use legendary resistance on this.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right.
So this is he is menaced.
All right. He's been menaced. Foodle's
He's
going to do the
menaced.
same to this one over here.
Okay.
For his second attack. And assuming that hits, he's going to do the same thing. Another
God.
superiority dice, another wisdom save. And it's going to take a little bit extra damage here. There we go.
Sorry for the yawns, guys.
Oh, no, you're fine. If we're all tired tonight, aren't we?
I didn't get a weekend.
Oh, yeah, true. Because you were off. What was it? It was the
I was off.
the games, right? The
Yeah,
whatever it is.
I was off on a tournament. And,
Tournament. That's right.
We didn't. We got back at 6 p.m. on Sunday.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I got to eat dinner and watch some TV with Megan, and then I went
Oh,
straight back
nice.
into the next work week.
Nice. Oh, jeez, that's a lot.
What's the save DC?
18. 19. Sorry, we leveled up. I forgot.
Ooh. Oh my god. It's also menaced.
Okay. So neither of them can move towards Foodle, and as long as Foodle is in their line of sight, they have
This-
disadvantage on attacks.
This one is actually going to use
Oh.
its legendary resistance to turn
Shit.
that to a success. Yeah.
Mazra, I'm sorry, I'm trying.
This one's not, this one is.
Okay. Did that change anything for me? Foodle's gonna shoot that one again. We'll shoot at that one. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I think a 32 will do it. And we'll
Alright, that's
slap,
against whom?
the same one. And
Okay.
if that hits, it has to make
That'll hit.
another wisdom saving throw
Damn you.
against being menaced.
Foodle is such a menace. It fails
is a
that saving
menace.
throw.
Yeah.
My leader.
Okay, so it doesn't use
leader.
a legendary. Okay, leap.
No.
Welcome. Okay.
You need a
those are
superiority die
Foodle's.
with that.
Oh yes, thank you. Oh my goodness, I totally would have forgotten. I really appreciate that, Ghost. Thank you. Those are Foodle's 3 attacks. He is now going to action surge, and he is going to fire
Fighters.
3 times
Fighters.
at this one. These fucking fighters, man. So he's gonna fire at this netted one at advantage. Boop. Boop. Oh.
Get out of here, your
What are
second
these-
crit.
All right. We're
I
gonna
love it when
we're
you
gonna use
boop.
the superiority dice.
One
We're gonna use
crit
the
a turn,
superiority
get outta
dice
here.
on both of them. Honestly, fuck it. We'll try to turn those 2 probable misses into hits. Unless a 15 hits, I don't know. Guess we'll find out on that first one.
15's hit.
15 says, oh, okay. Oh, that's
Yeah,
huge.
15's hit.
Do we need to re-roll any damage here? It doesn't look like it. No, we're good. On the crit, we'll slap on Colossus Slayer unless this thing's
Of
dead.
course.
So it takes 9 additional damage.
Yeah, now it's dead.
Okay.
As you turn around and I don't know if you've ever seen Terminator 2, just where he has like the sawed-off shotgun and he turns around and just blows the guy away.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh shit.
Fiona's just like,
Um,
oh, Foodle.
Don't worry, I got you, girl. And Foodle's gonna move here, and that is his turn.
all right. When you move, you're gonna take an op attack from
Mm.
this guy.
At disadvantage, thankfully, because it's frightened of Foodle. Still might hit though. Oh god.
Disadvantage doesn't apply to op attacks, he says deceitfully.
What? Oh, okay. I was like, is this a woof thing? this is a woof D&D fact.
This is a
isn't it?
woof rule. Yeah, this is a woof rule. 18 slashing.
Oh.
Oh no, 12. 12.
Oh,
I forgot it's at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Never mind. Does not hit. Leader, that's okay, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Hope life has been good to you. I'm gonna give the BBEG the no clip feature. The BBEG is gonna be like immune to nets. It's gonna
Well,
be
these
immune
two guys
to
already are, by the way,
No.
because of their
Nets.
size. so-
frightened, prone.
Oh, God.
Yeah, definitely
No.
frightened. Get rid of
Fire
frightened.
damage.
Prone, Don't make him immune to
Yeah.
prone. No.
Yeah, it's gonna be immune to prone. It's gonna be immune to fire damage.
Immune
It's
to
gonna be
cones.
immune.
Damn it.
It's
Actually,
gonna be
fire
immune to
damage will
cones.
heal it if we already know anything about things.
This thing's
Let's
immune
not-
to
That's a
smite
cone.
and sneak attack damage. Sorry.
It's gonna be
Oh,
immune to
shit.
anything that snaps to a corner on the grid.
Shit. If a fighter
All right.
uses action surge within, a certain range, it gets action surge instead.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
You can only damage it with your left pinky finger. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Dare I ask if that's Foodle's turn? Yeah, you did declare that your turn
Yes.
was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
That one's dead. Mazo, you're up.
All right, how does that one in front of which one looks the worst?
The two that are right in front of you, I think have this one has taken more damage, but it doesn't necessarily look worse than this one.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, she'll go for this one.
Which one?
I'm sorry, put this one.
I didn't see the blip.
I was on the wrong tool. All right,
You are a wrong tool.
I know.
Oh, good God.
Okay, swap back to normal. Does it hit?
Yeah, 17 hits. Sorry, I was leaving. the frame for a
Hey.
second. Oh. Alright, you're gonna. Barbie.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And smite. Oh my goodness. That dealt a lot of damage. So that's fire damage
Yeah.
too, yeah?
Smited, yes.
Get smitten.
No, please don't.
Now that the big eyes and the anime sparkles.
Oh God, no. This isn't one of Willow's books. All right, is it
Monster
still
Senpai.
alive? Oh God.
Yes, it is.
No. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Ah, never mind. Yeah.
That's not gonna hit. Yeah.
My God.
So when the third dagger attack comes in, it just swats your hand out of the way.
Ah. Okay, that's me.
Okay. It's this one's turn. And since it did not take any fire damage that round, it is going to recover some. And it is going to... Oh, God. You frightened it, didn't you? So it's not able to move closer. Till the end of Foodle's next turn, yeah?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes, sorry.
It is going to make an attack using foul language and a rude hand gesture at Foodle.
Guys, Foodle has utility. Holy shit! What?
Since it can't move this way
Oh
because
my
that would be
God.
moving it closer to Foodle,
Yeah.
and it can't move this way.
Oh.
I was gonna have it try to move in and attack Mazra.
Holy
Yay,
shit!
Poodle!
I did something. It
Um,
did. Now, just so Ghost feels a little bit better and chat understands, Poodle started this fight with 7 superiority dice. He has 1. So, like,
Yeah.
he's used a
Yeah.
ton of resources to do
He's used
this,
it, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just gonna have to skip its turn. It's got nothing.
It is paralyzed in fear of Foodle.
Well, nothing. This one is not afraid of Foodle, and so it is gonna move around to flank Mazra, and it is in a flanking position on Mazra because this one has a 10-foot reach. And it is going to make a small attack on Mazra. 25 and 18 and a 13. Actually, a 25 and 18 and a 16. 19 and 16. So the first 2 attacks hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 piercing, 12 slashing.
Okay. What I'm gonna do. Okay, so she's gonna since it hit her with a melee, I'm not gonna mitigate. So that's what 12 plus 9,
21.
21. All right, so her relentless endurance comes up, and then because she got meleeed, this is a new round, right? She has a reaction. I just want to double check first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna
she has a
use
reaction back.
the breath of the Flamebringer with her armor on. So there's like a burst of flame that comes out. So anything that's within 5 feet of her, I don't know if that includes the big one. Here, I'll post it in the chat so you can see. There you go.
And then within 5 feet, so that'll be this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Must make a dex save. Dex save against what? Let's say your spell save DC.
All right. Which is 17.
Rolled an 8.
All right. So 46.
So 46. So
You want
back
to roll
10
it or you want me
feet.
to roll it?
You roll it.
Okay. 46.
I would never dream of depriving a player the opportunity to roll damage.
Fair. Okay, it's 15.
Yeah.
And that's force damage.
And so this is going to be blown back and
Nice.
knocked out. It slams back against this building and you hear the crunching of bones.
Yeah, excuse me.
That's my girl.
Hell yeah.
Okay. This one's turn. It's time for a big ouch, Mazra. So it is going to take its full multi-attack at disadvantage. So it's a 20, a 14,
yes.
a 16, a 20,
Can
and a
you count?
23.
Can you wait?
Well, only one of those miss.
Yes.
No. 2 of those
What?
miss. Because I see your AC is 17.
I thought it was meets it beats it.
Yeah, but it's at disadvantage.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I see. I see.
Yeah. So 2 of those miss. Their first 2
Okay.
claws miss. The bite and the second 2 claws hit.
Gotcha.
All right. So 14 damage from the bite. 10 piercing, 4 poison.
14. Okay.
19 from claw number 1 and 17 from claw number 2.
All right. Well, I mean, she's passed out anyway.
Yeah. So Mazra is down.
She's fine.
Mazra is down, but Kiona is up. Did this one take any fire damage? No, because
nope,
you
she didn't attack that one.
smited this one. Yeah.
Yes, and you said it was outside the. Yeah.
Okay. Kiona, you're up.
Fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Explode them. Blow them up.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna piss her off. That's gonna piss her off, you guys. So, no, Mazra. She's gonna fireball. She doesn't know what else to do. She just tries to destroy the guys. It'll land right in between them, but not hit Mazra, obviously.
My god, that damage roll. Oof.
Wow. This headache,
Oof.
you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That's dexterity save, right?
Yes.
And
yeah.
it's at disadvantage. Is it at disadvantage? Are saves at disadvantage due to the frightened condition?
No, just attack rolls.
Okay.
You know what, though, Ghost Pepper? If you feel it's weird, maybe the building could come down on top of them
No.
and do extra. Okay.
No.
I got a
Dang
nat
it.
20. I got a nat 20 on my roll for my Wild Magic Surge.
Nice.
It's changed.
If only that does
Do you
anything.
change
I don't think that does anything.
It's a real bummer when it
Um,
happens when I do that.
They both saved as well.
God damn it!
Yeah. One rolled a nat 20 and one rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
These things are not very dexterous.
Oh, Kiona's like, what
and
is
yeah.
wrong with me? She's upset. We gotta save Mazra.
All right. Anything for the rest of your turn?
She knows that she's kind of tied to Foodle for moving, so can she attach her movement to Foodle's?
Can she do the can?
To stay behind him.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Like-
you can hold
Like
your.
she would
yeah, you
move
can hold your
around
movement
to like
to-
essentially to stay like right behind him, but then go with him if he's gonna move to help Mazra or something.
Well, stay in your initial position.
Oh, okay.
Because if you try to move around Foodle here, you're using 10 feet of your.
Right. Okay.
So if you
Yeah.
want to position yourself
right.
there,
No, you're right.
that's fine.
But then I have to
but
be
you'll
conscious
have
of
20
how
feet.
far I can go. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. You're right. Cool.
and
thank
then
you.
you'll just stop after 20 feet if you want to do
this
that.
is fine.
Okay. All right.
I trust Foodles will know what to do.
All right, Foodle. You're up.
Why would you just poodle it? Oh god, I don't fucking know. Frick.
Andrew.
Yeah, I mean. Oh god. How much movement does Foodle have? 5, 10.
How many hit points does
Damn.
Mazra have? I should have asked that
Like-
last round.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she has
It-
0
it-
right now.
She's at 0 right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's down.
Yeah, the problem
I'm just making
is.
sure.
Oh, Foodle could use his
Basically,
whole
if
turn
either of
bringing
these
her back, but,
Trolls
Right.
hits Mazra with a multi-attack, she will die.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
hope y'all have that
because
diamond ready to go.
Every hit is a crit, and a crit
Mhm.
is like 2 guaranteed death save failures.
Is Mazra
Maybe should have.
unconscious?
Yeah, she's passed out.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's at 0 hit points and knocked out.
Foodle turns to Kiona and says, "Get safe. I'm gonna save Mazra." And he turns and runs 5, 10, 15. He kneels down next to Mazra and says, "Don't worry, I gotcha." He's gonna grab her arm and he's gonna cast Dimension Door using his Cape of the Mountebank.
Yay! I wish Kiona had thought of that, but she
Um,
just got mad.
I was like, Fiona, you have all the utility. Foodle has no utility. Oh my god. And for Ghost's sake, and Foodle doesn't want to leave these trolls to just wreak havoc. We'll stay on the battlefield. He doesn't have to have line of sight. He will.
Right, get somewhere that we can't see you. That's fine.
Yeah, he'll go into. God, I'm trying not to make this too awkward for you, Ghost. But how tall is this building here? Basically, the reason I'm asking Ghost is Foodle wants to get Mazra somewhere safe that the trolls can't just dash over to. So, ideally maybe in the top floor of one of these windows, or if there's windows here, right? Something like that. Anyway, that's what he's hoping.
Yeah. Let's say that. They'll probably still be able to climb. They're
Okay.
and they're very sort of strong and fit and athletic creatures. But they won't.
that's
It's
true.
not like they're gonna jump up and be right on top of you. That's a
okay.
pretty. You see a
Okay.
pretty solidly defensible position up here.
Okay.
And I think
Just
Dimension Door is
for-
500 feet, right?
Oh,
It
yeah,
is,
they would
yeah.
not
He
know
can-
where
he
you
can go
went
anywhere.
unless you revealed that position to them too somehow. Potentially.
Yeah, so Foodle, he kneels down next to Mazra and he's like, "I gotcha." And he furls the Cape of the Mountebank, and there's a puff of smoke, and this gorgeous these twisting, twirling vines appear out of the cobblestone as the cobblestone kind of cracks, and they twist together to form this natural archway, and Foodle shoves Mazra in and tumbles in after her, and they and for safety, just for maybe some extra safety, Foodle's actually going to go to this window, and so
Okay.
Foodle would be here, and he wants Mazra here, sort of further into the building.
Sure. Oh, you guys are inside.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I don't know how
Okay.
steep the roof is, so yeah, anyway.
Yeah. And so you kind of end up in the rafters inside the building, and looking down, the inside of the Shrine of Stravia is empty of people. Don't see any signs of the priest anywhere.
Okay. Ghost, I have a
Yep.
a gambit for you. There is no rule that says this should ever be possible, but I'm going to pitch something to you as the DM.
Yep.
So Foodle has second wind available.
Mhm.
Could Foodle, I don't know, beseech Aaron Selch for aid and use his second wind he would take the damage and it would heal Mazra, whatever the second wind rolls. So Foodle would be damaged by second wind and Mazra could be healed by it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, that's a good one, Ghost Pepper.
Oh,
So
shit.
you place your hands on it'll use hit dice, and it'll continue to use hit dice like normal. You place your hands with the awakened forest bracers onto Mazra's unconscious form. You beseech Aaron Selk, and the vines come out of the bracers. These thorny vines wrap up around your arms, Foodle, and dig into your skin. And blood oozes out down sort of the natural barky channels of the bracers. And as it does so, it turns from red to orange to yellow to green to like this verdant green color. And sort of seeps onto Mazra and heals her. 15.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Can
so
Mazra
15
like
damage for
crypt keep her out of the grave? Like,
As long as she
Yeah,
does
yeah.
the laugh. As long as she does the laugh, dude.
she's got the arms
Foodle's
behind back.
Foodle like covers her mouth with his hands.
It's like-
but
it's like
too
this,
late, no, shh, we don't want the fights. Anyway,
I
and
used
that
to
is everything
love
Foodle has.
the cartoon show. Any of you ever saw the cartoon show? It's like a horror cartoon show for kids. It was wild. I used to love it. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's your turn, Foodle?
That is Foodle's turn. Yep.
Alright. Mazra, you're up.
Literally. Let's see. I got in my bag. Okay. As a free action, she will firmly pat Foodle's shoulder. And give
Foodle gives you a huge hug.
Aw. She will hug him back. In her Mazra way. And then she will drink a potion. Alright. Let me roll because I never figured out how to add this to my sheet. Wait, did she get back that 14
15.
HP?
15.
15.
15. Sorry,
15.
it's plus your
alright.
level, and I screwed up the. Anyway.
Set plus 17. Okay.
Foodle, does do the bracers have charges? I think they do.
Yes, they do. They have
I'm gonna
2
say-
charges.
That you have unlocked a new ability with those bracers. You can do exactly what you did for 1 charge.
That's
Cool.
sick.
So that
That's
costs you.
super cool.
Yeah, that costs you your second wind. You take the damage
Yeah.
and you use a charge, but it gives you that
Wow.
heal on a bonus action.
That's really fucking
That's
cool.
huge. Yeah.
You need
Oh
it.
my god. Yeah. That's super
Aw,
cool.
Good night, leader.
Good night, leader. We love you.
All right, so okay. So she's gonna chug a healing potion, and then she's gonna move. They're on the roof, right? Or are they inside the building?
You're inside the building.
Okay, so she's gonna Is this like? Could she like go out this window so she's like right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
Oh yeah, you're back
You're
up.
still
Okay.
sideways.
That's fine.
So remember that you start out prone, you have to use half of your movement to get up from prone.
Okay, so that's 15.
Yeah, so you have
She
15
can-
feet to move with.
So she can use move as her action as well, right? So she's
Yes.
here.
But
so-
you can bonus action dash because
No,
you're-
but she bonus actions drank a potion.
Okay. Then forget about it.
Okay, then. So she went 5, 10. That's 15. Okay, and then. Okay, so she's here. That's it.
Okay. That'll be your turn.
Well, can
Okay.
she? No, never mind.
No, because you used your bonus action
Yes, I did.
and your action.
Yeah.
Did these guys take fire damage? Yes, they did from the fireball. All right. Good luck, Kiona.
Oh my god.
It's all right, you guys. I'll be okay.
I believe in her. Come on, you got this.
Kiona, as the one is charging at her, though, she's gonna scream at it. Tell me what you know about the liar. Just in case it would maybe trigger on that and stop and just chat with her instead of murdering her.
He's gonna taste great in a stew, along with you.
Who is he?
Does not answer, just attacks. Also, the frightened condition is done
Yeah, of course.
on these two.
Boodle is gone.
However, it is not at advantage, so you've actually made out like a bandit on these attacks because it rolled really low. Like this 13, it gets a plus 11 on these attacks, so it rolled like
That's
one-
amazing.
it rolled a 1 and 2 2s.
Right.
So the only ones that have potential to hit you are the 18 and the 23.
Well, Kiona will shield.
Okay,
Um,
so that's your reaction and a wild magic surge roll.
yep. Which is a 10.
Okay. And so
that
only the one
will-
clause can hit you.
yes, yeah.
So I think that buffs your AC to 20.
Basically,
Is that right?
yes.
Heck yeah. 13 slashing damage
Okie dokie.
as the troll beats against this shield that you've put up, and finally one claw shatters through that magical barrier and rakes its claws down your shoulder.
Oh, Kiona still
And then the
says,
next
"Tell
one
me
is
what
gonna
you know."
5, 10. No, this one is gonna start. Actually, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Was Monster trying to be stealthy at all while running across that roof?
Meh. I wasn't really my intention.
Okay, then that's fine.
'Cause she knows
Um,
Kiona is down there.
Yeah, so
By
this one
herself.
was here. This one is going to climb, and it's going to be able to climb up onto this section of the roof here, this turn.
Okay.
It's going to
How far below is
snarl.
that section of the roof?
We're going to say this section of the roof is 10 feet below this section.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. Which, if it was standing right here, would be within reach of its
Mhm.
attacks, just so you know. Because it's got those long troll arms. Kiona, you're up. Fudo, you're on deck. Mazo, you're on the deck of the deck.
Kiona is going to drop nothing. She's just gonna poof into a cloud of mist and disappear and appear 30 feet away somewhere
Oh.
else.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, you get to pick where that somewhere else is.
and it was a 15 on the wild magic surge. Hold on, I gotta make it a line. It's 15 feet, or it's 30 feet, right? Or 20 feet. Hold on.
30 feet.
30 feet. It's 30 feet.
30
Okay.
feet.
God damn, 30 feet's really not that far, but okay, it's fine. She's gonna go over to there. I think that
Okay.
was like right there.
You still have your movement and your action.
Yes, yeah, so she will, well, that would have been, because she used a reaction for the shield. Okay. So that was a bonus, I forget about bonus actions, you guys. 10.
They're
That was
great.
your
She's gonna
They're
start
great.
running. 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's all of the movement she has.
Yep. And you still have your action.
But she can't cast another leveled spell.
That's right. She can cast a cantrip,
Well,
or she can perform an action,
then
like
she's
use an item or whatever.
going to cast Firebolt at the troll that is trolling Mazra.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna hit.
Fucking, yeah, it is.
That firebolt did the same damage as your fireball. It was the
It
same
did.
damage roll.
It did. Pickle someone your own size.
jeez.
Fiona's the gnome right now,
What
you
the
guys.
I mean, firebolt gets very powerful at this level. Like that's 4d10 damage. That is no slouch in
amazing.
terms of damage
That's
at
so
all.
good.
Yeah.
The fact
yeah.
that it's
But-
a cantrip is fucking wild.
But your fireball, you also rolled, just for chat's edification, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah,
So like
yeah,
way below average.
yeah.
Yeah.
My wild magic
Cantrip
surge
scaling with your
probability is
level.
up to 6.
Would you believe that in 3rd edition, cantrips, you had level 0 spell slots, so cantrips were not like a free cast. They took spell slots.
What?
Yeah,
Right.
they had their own spell slots, and they did not scale with your level. So they were essentially like the worst spells.
That is
Now they're amazing.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. They were only useful at the very beginning of the
Right,
game.
right.
When
Jeez.
2nd edition D&D was like, hey, you're a wizard, but you can do magic like twice a day. So they added cantrips to give you like more to do at those lower levels. But yeah. Anyway, there's your D&D edition trivia. Poodle, you're up.
Oh shoot! Right. Okay. Foodle. Okay. Can Foodle see? Can Foodle see this big one? Or is he maybe need to get out on the roof?
Yeah,
or
I would
something?
say that he's under a significant amount of cover.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can
Foodle's
see
gonna
that he's
try to
there.
maybe get out onto the roof.
Yeah. Now from that angle, you have a bit of a clearer angle, right?
Okay. And yeah.
We'll say he's under partial cover here, so we'll give him a
Okay.
+2 to AC.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can give
Just
him as
because
much
it's
cover
gonna
as
be
you
a bit
want.
of an
Foodle
awkward
has
shot.
sharpshooter, so.
Oh, get out of here, sharpshooter. Oh, don't post that in chat.
I'm sorry. Okay. So Foodle's gonna Oh god, what is he gonna
actually.
do? Sorry. Poodle is going to. I mean, he's kind of out of stuff, guys. Poodle's going to cast Hunter's Mark as a
These
bonus
level
action on this
18
thing.
characters. Their
I
feats.
know, freaking Poodle. So Hunter's Mark on this one, and then he's gonna get to shooting. Yeah. Oh, are we doing sharpshooter? We'll try a sharpshooter. Seems good.
Right? Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And you know what? Just because we may not hit again, let's slap on the Colossus Slayer. And so that's 1, 2, 3. Do another sharpshooter. 18.
That'll hit.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm forgetting. Sorry, Ghost. This is gonna make. I'm so sorry. Hunter's Mark. I just cast it. Sorry. Oh, and Foodle is. There we go. He's concentrating. And then last one. Do we sharpshooter? Ooh, probably not gonna hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right. And so that was bonus action. Action. Yeah, Foodle is gonna stay where he is, and that is his turn. Sorry, guys, he's kind of
Alright.
out of stuff.
A good turn. A good turn.
Yeah.
Mazra.
All right, how does that one look? That
It's looking
there.
pretty hurt.
all right,
It's still got a goodly amount of fight in it.
all right. Well, she's gonna goodly, jump on it
Right on.
and try and stab
You
it.
do that.
All right.
Okay.
I need to like roll athletics or anything, or just do
Yeah, roll athletics or acrobatics. Let's see what
All
happens.
right. Where's my shit? Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
16.
16. Yeah. You land on it.
Okay, so she like grips its hair with one hand and tries to stab it with her other hand.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. 15 is gonna hit.
All right. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, what a crappy roll.
Oh. Yeah, this one is looking very hurt now as you
Okay.
blast it with one of your smites.
Yep.
19's gonna hit.
Okay.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, and so as you're holding on and just stabbing it over and over, it's starting to it's trying to throw you off. It sinks down to one knee on the roof, and it's sort of attempts to grab at you, start to slow a bit. It's not dead though. This thing is
Okay.
holding on by a thread.
All right.
I'm gonna spoil it for you guys right now. It has 1 hit point.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
no
Yeah.
way. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Oh my
that's
God.
Crazy.
If I had the
BS.
spell I
Insane.
wanted to invent, he'd die by dot. Damn it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Roll 20.
This one did not take any fire damage or acid damage last round.
Last round? No, I guess it did not.
Yeah. Okay, so it regenerates a bit. And it is going to chase after Kiona.
Get back here, little girl.
Fiona.
15, 25, 25, 30, 35. And that's close enough for the multi-attack. Nyom. I love these things multi-attack. That is not at advantage.
I don't.
So the 21
Now,
hits. Is that shield still active?
Your shield stays active until the start of your next turn.
Right.
I
So
believe.
21 hits, the rest do not.
Oh, you lucky duck. It is rolling terribly all of a sudden.
That's all right.
This fight started out with the trolls rolling really well and you guys rolling terribly, and
Yeah.
it swung in the other direction.
Oh.
11 damage.
All right.
I know. It's one of the things about D&D is, like, the way the dice roll, like, is always superior to encounter design. There is no way to account for the dice behaving unpredictably when you're designing encounters.
That's right.
Hmm.
It's nuts. That's gonna be its turn. Dire Troll, this one that Mazra is on top of. It is going to try to throw her off of this roof. And so I'm gonna need you, Wolf, to make an opposed athletics or acrobatics. No. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. I will do.
And you need to roll. Ooh, it rolled terribly. You're so lucky.
Alright. Just roll. Roll a roll.
Roll an athletics or acrobatics roll.
Okay.
And you need to beat 13.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah. So tries to throw you off, and fails to do so, and you're still holding on. Kiona, your turn.
Kiona's gonna grab Eldrigo's bite and give it a shot at this guy. She's gonna grab
Okay.
from her other side of her hip. The whip. It didn't hit. Can I bend luck to try to make that a hit?
Yeah.
That's a D4. Alright. A 4! Baby!
That will turn it into a hit.
Oh,
Yeah!
yes.
Kiona!
That's
Hell
this guy,
yeah.
right?
Woo!
That's the guy that's sitting right
Yeah.
next to her.
What is this Constitution save? Oh, versus stun.
Chance to stun.
Okay. So it is going to deal 10 damage. And then it needs to make a con save. 15. And it makes it.
Kind of figured, but for the shot. But it probably stung it a little. That I believe is what Kiona does this turn. She's kind of hoping that Lazar and Food will be there to help her with this one. In a
Yeah, we
minute.
better be.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping to stun it. Actually, is the real thing there. But,
Oh,
you know,
that would have been nice,
but yeah,
right?
right. That's all.
Oh. All right. Boodle is going to fire at the one that he's got his hunter's mark on, right next to Mazra there.
Okay, that's a hit.
Nice.
And it goes down.
Heck yeah.
Now,
Poodle.
Mazra, I need you to make another acrobatics
Sure.
roll.
Got you.
All right. And so Foodle shoots this troll that you're holding on to, and it tumbles and falls off the roof. And you fall with it. But with your acrobatics roll of 27, you do like a Marvel Black Widow 3-point landing without taking damage.
Gosh, you're so pretty.
I'm. Woo! Yeah, Mazra. Boodle is going to use his bonus action to transfer Hunter's Mark to this one.
Up above,
Oh, okay.
you hear
Won't you dare
Andrew
bust my fur.
hoot a warning to you.
Uh-oh.
And
I didn't agree to
when
be hooted.
you free action look through Andrew's eyes, you
Oh.
see in the distance, it's like this far away, and then zoom in, and the Wayfarer is eating some of your snacks, Foodle, while he watches the fight from far away.
Oh my god.
Kiona thinks they're insane when they tell her that. Like, he steals their snacks.
Eggs.
He never takes Fiona snacks. It's Poodle and Maja snacks.
Yeah.
He's
hard-boiled
eating some.
those
He's eating
myself.
some.
Talking about.
Yeah, he's eating some. He's eating some of your jerky.
You
Your
probably
board jerky.
sleepwalked
You
through the
saved
middle of the
from
last
the beginning of the
campaign.
He's eating some of your board jerky from Tusk Gutter.
Gut
Oh
Ripper.
god. Now, okay.
You got Ripper.
I-
That's the one. Tusk Gutter was something else.
Boodle does not want to
Um,
kill this troll. How's this troll looking?
It's looking pretty. It's looking like it could run a marathon.
Yeah,
right
I was
now.
gonna say we haven't done much to this guy.
Yeah, I don't think we've hit this
Yeah.
one much. Okay. All
And
right.
It's gotten to regenerate a couple of times because.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a way to deal with that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well,
Well.
Foodle transfers his Hunter's Mark, and he is gonna get to firing after he's like, "Woo, Mazra!" Are we doing sharpshooter? I guess we are. Whoop. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh, that's huge. All right. In that case, it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. As Foodle uses his last superiority dice.
It is going
Um,
to use its legendary resistance to turn that failure
Shit.
into a save.
All right. Well, it does take
You
a
still
little
get the
bit of extra
superiority die
damage.
damage.
Yeah. Oh God, on a D10. All right. So there is that. That's the second shot, and then third shot. Let's see if this one hits. That's not gonna hit. All right. That is
Not gonna
Foodle's turn.
Okay. Second shot goes wide. You're starting to get the shakes. Whatever
Guys, are we
your
okay?
like gnome, like your body basically generates a substance similar to crack.
Foodle's body generates
And-
a substance similar
yeah.
to crack.
Yeah, and you're basically coming down from that high, and you're getting the shakes.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just got some sort of
the best Foodle lore.
auto generative speed.
Yeah. Holy shit, I love it.
We'll use that to explain why Foodle can do the crazy burst damage that he can do.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
He's just.
Mazra, you are up.
Alright. She's coming in like a wrecking ball.
You should make a song about that.
I know. Kiona can
Yeah.
ride on a giant glittery disco ball.
Hell yeah, she can.
Yeah, 26 will hit.
Nice.
Wait, what did I just do?
What?
I meant to subtract 10 from its hit points, but I turned its hit points to 10. Which is not going to fly. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can do it. I don't
Right.
mind.
It was
I've
worth a
definitely
shot.
done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it look here?
Still looking pretty good.
Alright,
That hurt it quite a bit. That stab with the sneak attack and the smite, but it is still up and kicking. Yeah, 19 is gonna hit.
All right.
Is that your full turn? Oh, no, there's another one.
What she's
Okay.
gonna do is, for the rest of her movement, because she took her action, she's gonna go right here.
Mm. I'm just gonna do the anime like this. Stop-oo. Alright. Yeah, and the troll is going to use its Whirlwind of Claws. Each creature within 10 feet of the troll must make a DC 19 dexterity saving throw, taking a d10 slashing damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a
Oh.
successful one.
My God.
And my body protects
Plus aura,
Kiona.
right? Plus the aura.
Your aura
Wait,
can
what?
protect Kiona.
What's the what is it?
Yay!
It says
It's
it
a
right in the
dex
chat.
save?
Yeah,
What?
it's a dex
Oh,
save.
sorry.
It says it right in the chat.
Dex save. All right. Where's my
Because
sheet? Sorry.
because
I
your
keep
boyfriend
doing it
sweater
wrong.
got me.
Yay!
Got me. But it didn't get you.
However,
My god.
Even if I fail,
What?
I only take half damage because I have evasion, so it's okay.
Right. So roll 8d10.
No, it says on the thing 52 slashing damage.
No, I take half of that.
No.
Oh. Right, but the
Oh, it auto rolled. That's right.
Yeah.
It auto rolled. I didn't realize. Okay, it's
Oh.
50. It's 52, not 42.
sorry.
All right, hang on a minute. Let me calculate.
I wouldn't have noticed that if you didn't say anything.
I'm sorry.
All right, got it. I'll mark it. Thank you.
So 52 is 26.
Yeah, we got to be
halved.
honest, right?
26.
Yep, got it. Thank you.
There's no point playing if you're not going to be honest.
Right.
I know. Like, I don't want to win
Speak
because
for
we cheat. You know what I mean? It's
I mean,
ugh.
Okay. I don't want to hear your opinion, Mr. No Clip, on your character sheet.
yeah,
You
Mar-
know,
Carly,
Classic
you
rogue,
don't
am
even
I
know
right?
the amount of times that Woof has we've got the dynamic lighting turned on so we can't see the whole map, and Woof will just move his character through a wall
It was
into
an
the boss
accident.
chamber,
always an
into the
accident.
boss chamber, and
Never
go,
on purpose.
oh.
Look, I never look. It's fine. Anyway, Mastra's just got the anime, the blood flow from her temple coming down over her
Right.
eye.
Right.
I did, Megan. I went back. I'm back playing my. I'm not gonna say because it's a secret, and I'm trying to convince Flutter and Ghost to play this game, so I can't tell him what happened.
Hmm.
Don't tell
Hmm.
them. It's a spoiler.
I do want to play the game. I do want to play the game. So
I went back to
maybe
my
I'll have to
character,
do
and
it
I'm
soon.
I'm living with my choices.
Kiona, you're up.
Firebolt. That works better than everything else these days. Eat it. She says over,
yeah, 26 is gonna
Mazra's
hit.
shoulder, she just tosses this firebolt after that.
Just eat it.
That's right. 28 fire damage.
Yeah.
To its ugly face.
Yeah. So the firebolt shoots out and just like, and the troll kind of like, anything else from Kiona?
No, she's gonna stay with Mazra.
All right, Foodle.
Okay. Oh god. And how's this guy looking? Ooh.
He's looking much less good than before. Much ungood.
Okay.
They dealt at least between Mazra and Kiona. I think they dealt like 90 damage almost
Oh my god.
in the last round. Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm out of superiority dice. I was gonna Foodle
Yes,
has
you
Commander
are.
Strike. He could have had Mazra maybe. Oh, frick.
Commanders strike these nuts, cauliflumps.
Yeah.
Oh my
Counter
God.
resources. Get
I mean,
wrecked.
he's not wrong. Oh god. Alright. Well, Gibble shot sort of reloads in the air. Jeez, alright, here we go. One shot with Hunter's Mark. Yeah, it's not gonna regenerate because it
Yeah,
just got
that's gonna
firebolted,
hit.
so okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Now I don't know if this is possible, Ghost, because I don't remember where we landed on this. But if at all possible, Foodle is trying to not lethally, like he's shooting at arms or legs or whatever, you know. Like, but anyway, I don't know where you landed on that.
Foodle, do me a favor and roll a nature check.
Okay. Nature check. What's his? All right, I got my dice here. I don't know if Bo's in the chat, but Bo, thank you so much for this dice tower and the little tray, my void tray, right? Anyway, nature check. 17 total. Yeah.
So, on a 17 nature check, something you know about trolls is that if they are killed without having taken fire damage, being burned by fire or acid, their regeneration will resuscitate them. So you could, as long as after its next turn around, if you kill it with lethal damage, as long as none of that damage is fire, it will come back.
Yeah, that's true. God, that's
Um,
got to be a little bit painful, right? Jeez.
yeah,
Okay.
but that way, like,
And-
it's up to you if you want to strategize that. Like, then you don't need to contort yourselves into like finding ways to do non-lethal damage. You just have to avoid doing fire or acid damage.
Okay.
And you would fully know that as a
Yeah.
master ranger.
And Mazra's up next. Poodle's gonna shout down, okay, I don't want to do any more. I'm worried. You know, we want to question this one. And that is Foodle's turn. He keeps his gun trained on it, you know, for flavor, but yeah, that's his turn.
Mazra. This thing is like wild and rabid. It's like frothing blood at the mouth. Its eyes are wide and crazy. It's not going to be talked down.
Yeah, Mazra questions the wisdom of leaving this thing alive, but she is nothing if not you know, sometimes she can see, she'll do what her friends tell her. So she'll try and can she like non-lethal this thing? Like just
Yeah.
all right, I'm stating I'm doing non-lethal damage, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's out the window if you do any fire damage, by the way.
Yes, all right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
All right. Her sneak attack is not fire damage, it's just plain.
Yep.
Okay. And then she'll
And then another dagger attack.
how's it looking?
It is looking pretty hurt. It's still got a bit of fight left in
Alright.
it. Still got a bit
There
of
you go.
juice.
All right.
All right.
That's it for her this turn then. No-
Yeah.
no
Now it
smites.
gets to take its turn now,
All right.
and it is going to do its multi attack. It's going to make a couple attacks on Mazra. Let's say the first 2 attacks are on Mazra, and then the 3 following that are going to be on Kiona. 16 is not going to hit.
No.
12 is not going to hit.
No.
And then on Kiona,
Is
there's a
she gonna have
19, a
to shield
22, and a
again?
13. She's going to shield again.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kiona, you're going to take 16 slashing damage.
Do I
from
get
that,
like
All right.
I guess it is in never mind.
22. I know that like for flavor you're like trying to body block Kiona. But there's nothing really mechanical that you can do about it because this thing has reach. There are feats that you could have, and because there are feats that you could have, I'm not going to house rule something for you because I don't want to do something that's going to walk on a feat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So 16 slashing damage is for the vibes, and I'm a big vibes. Big fan
Fiona
of
chose
vibes.
to stay
in
there. She
D&D.
could have Misty stepped away.
Yep.
So.
Speaking of Kiona, it's her turn.
Oh yeah.
This troll looks very hurt.
Tell me what you know, and we won't kill you.
It doesn't hear you. It is in a mad frenzy.
She looks at Mazra. Is it lost?
Not necessarily. But can we control it afterwards?
I just want to know what it knows. Kiona is going to attempt to lasso it with her lasso to tie it down.
Is that lasso magical?
I don't know if we ruled. I don't think it is. I think
I would caution you that like if it's a normal rope, it's just gonna tear through it. This is a big, strong creature.
no, I don't want to kill it though. Ah! Kiona's going to. I don't know what to do with this, you guys.
Can hold an action.
she's just gonna just growl or whatever, cry out in frustration and firebolt it.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gonna hit anyway. It's fine.
It is not gonna hit. It
No.
misses.
Foodle, save us.
All right, Foodle, you're up.
Does Foodle have any fire or acid damage? Hold on. Wait. He might. Didn't we have sand from the desert that did fire damage or something? Hold on.
Oh, I think we might. Yeah.
I think so.
We had like
Um,
bottles of sand. It was like fire sand or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that does direct fire damage though. I think it like could be ignited or something.
Bottle of napalm dust, inert napalm dust, might be able to be activated for. Okay, never mind. Frick. Shit. Yeah, guys, I don't think it has any. Okay, he has like pitch arrows. But I think they were for like Kiona's spells. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause we
think
were gonna use pyrotechnics.
like even if he
with them.
lights them. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not like a fire damage thing. The Foodle can't do Commander Strike. He's gonna be like, I don't know what to do. Are we killing this thing? I mean, we tried to get, but like, yeah, I don't know. And he'll just shoot it a couple times, you know. Yeah,
I love that we're all
yeah,
like, I don't know what to do right now.
I trust you, Mazra. Yeah, and Foodle just shoots it, you know, for good measure.
Blam blam.
Yeah. And that's his turn. I mean, yeah,
You didn't
not really.
roll any you said you shot it?
Well, yeah, isn't it dead at 0 HP? Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you didn't roll any
What?
attacks.
Oh.
We don't know how much HP it has left, actually.
Oh, we don't know. Oh, okay. I thought it was all right. Never mind. Well, in that case, Foodle's just okay. We've tried, I guess. And he's gonna get to firing. One. So we'll start with one. Oop. Plus Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Look, now
That
he's just,
reduces
look,
it.
I just did
to
like
0
50
HP.
HP to this monster. Just trust me on
Yeah.
this. Like,
Yeah.
Did 50. Oh my
It had 14 left at the start of Foodle's turn.
Shit, I shouldn't have done sharpshooter. Anyway,
It's okay.
I mean, it hasn't taken any
Yeah.
fire damage, and Foodle's like, oh, okay,
So
I guess
goes
that's
down.
good.
It goes down
And
to
that's
0
Foodle's
HP.
turn.
It hasn't taken any fire damage. Mazra, once it gets back around to its turn, it will regenerate HP and regain consciousness.
okay, so how do we? Because if I hit it, will it just die?
Fire damage. It needs fire damage, though. Or acid
So we
damage.
just have to keep hitting
you-
it, but not with fire damage.
With fire damage. Hit it with fire damage.
Oh.
If you hit it with any fire damage, it will die.
Or acid
But
damage.
don't you want to keep it alive, or
no,
are we killing it?
no,
now?
I think we're killing it because I don't know if we can make it talk.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. All right. Well, because I don't want to burn a spell slot, I'm gonna. No. Yes. Because it can't. It can't. It's passed out. So there you go.
Yeah, it can't make a dexterity saving throw because it's unconscious. That's radiant damage.
No, it's fire damage because it's Mazra.
No, it's
Remember, all her stuff does fire. I mean, I can change it if you want.
that was for your.
All right, I'll stab it.
Yeah, that was for your
Fine.
smite. That was for your smite,
All right,
not for your
then.
spells.
Okay. Okay. Wait, can I just let Kiona shoot it with a fireball then?
No, because my turn's after yours. I mean, yes,
Oh.
but it'll take a turn. It'll get up and do something.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
it'll get up and make an attack.
Fucking die.
There you go. It is dead.
We've never been less interested in killing. All right, fine.
It's
It's a
fucking
spell
die.
slot. I just used the spell slot for that.
You guys took me on a real roller coaster ride with that.
I'm so sorry.
We really did.
We
From
didn't know
Kali
what to do.
declaring that the monster is dead without rolling anything to
Sorry, I thought it was already at 0 HP, and I was like, I mean, I guess Foodle will shoot it, but it doesn't matter unless he
Oh
deals
my
fire damage. Sorry,
God.
that's my bad. That's my bad. I
Oh,
thought
it's
it was
all good.
already
It's all
down.
good.
Okay.
Monster
all
Monster
good.
just standing there, and she just kind of was like, "Fine," just picks it. It's like a toothpick with a smite in it.
Fiona's headache is killing
Yeah.
her.
Also,
Yeah.
Megan, you are correct. So if you're unconscious, you auto fail strength and dex saves, but you get the rest.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't say anything about the other saves. So anyway,
Yeah. Strength and dex
which
saves.
is interesting. Oh, you did. Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, I guess
Well-
like even in your unconscious state, your mind is still working, right? So I could see, you know, you're unconscious and you're like dreaming or hallucinating of something happening to you in like a whiz int or cha saving throw.
Yeah.
then
And, like, a
constitution,
con
your body
save is-
still operating.
Yeah, that's just your body's like natural stuff going on, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. Well, Poodle's
Right.
gonna hurry down and rejoin them, I guess.
Okay.
That was weird and worrying. I knew there was something under this city.
There's plenty under this.
How
city,
could
I'm
we have
sure.
missed this?
I don't know, but what is going on?
I mean, I didn't want to
here?
go into the sewers.
Assuming Kiona still has this headache, she is.
You still have this headache.
Yeah.
Someone is.
You get the impression. Well, Kiona, roll a intelligence.
Oh God, help me. And it just a straight
What?
intelligence check.
Straight intelligence check.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, you're like, this headache sucks.
This headache is so terrible, you guys.
Yeah, it's awful.
You have a headache too. All right. Well, I feel like if the
Well, I
trolls
just
didn't do it-
feel confused. I don't know. I don't think Foodle has a headache. I think he was just like he's
Right,
feeling,
but she
or
thinks
did he? I
that
don't know. You said
everybody-
something. But,
because he said he felt bad too, so she assumes that everybody has the headache.
yeah, which is fair.
But she's like, well, it can't be coming from the trolls because they're gone now. Well, I hope they're gone. Do you think
Yeah.
they were going after the liar?
I mean, that's kind of what they said, right? Like,
They were here, where we are. Do you think it's him? Do you think the name matches for a reason?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. It's. I mean, at least it's. What did Darvin call it? It's like a lead, right? It's something that we should look into.
Right. But if it's doing this to me, I don't think it's gonna be
In the
much more fun
sky.
than what we just did.
Up above you, as the sun continues to set over the ocean horizon, dark clouds gather and swirl. You hear a rumble of thunder. Lightning lances through the clouds up above you. At first, white, and then fading to blue, and then turning into all the colors of the rainbow. It looks like a chaos storm is beginning to form, centered over the city.
Oh no.
And to this point, you have not seen any chaos storms in the immediate vicinity of Dalcalash. It seemed to be sheltered from them somehow.
So, is the feeling that is this thing is it still further away than where we're at, or is it pretty close to where we're at, like the center of
It's pretty
whatever,
close
it's
to where
pretty
you are,
close to where we're
yeah.
at. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're feeling like you're at the epicenter of this, and the buzz in your chest, that really strange cutting in and out dissonant buzz, is becoming very strong.
I think we need to go in there and see what's going on.
Yeah, that is not good.
I just need a minute. Majra looks like she has been beat to shit.
Right. Yeah.
You don't get the impression that you have time for an hour-long short rest.
All right. She'll chug another potion.
It's probably not a bad idea.
What? No. Are you kidding?
What happened?
Oof.
Oh,
Wow.
That is like
sake. Oh my god.
right there.
Wow.
Wait. Can I just do it where it's a whole action and I just take the whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that instead.
Oh, is that
Because
a,
that is
a thing?
ridiculous.
Do I have
Yeah,
one
if
of
you
these?
drink a healing potion as an action, then you can just take the maximum healing from it.
Yeah, I always really like that. My players love it too. God, Foodle, he doesn't have very many potions.
I was gonna say, I'm looking. Oh, I have 2, so maybe Kiona will use one as well because she's anticipating this next thing not being really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you
wait,
gain
you
20
can
hit
do
points.
how? It's 20. It's okay. All right.
Yeah, it's
All right,
20.
cool.
20
All right.
is the max, yeah.
Okay. Although she didn't roll terribly.
Do we have any in the bag of holding? Because Foodle's out of basic potions of healing. As we're heading over.
We.
Hey, this market where we're at, is there a conveniently placed stall
do
that
have a
has
basic
healing
one.
potions?
We do have a basic
right next
healing
to
potion
us?
in the bag of holding, according to my.
No.
We do? Okay.
The potion
Ghost
seller ran
Pepper.
away.
Would you like to
Come
use
on
it?
Seller ran
now.
away.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghost Pepper.
It should be
why?
perfect.
Okay. Kiona will pass it over to him.
Okay.
Not cool,
Well,
man.
That was a
let me
regular
just-
healing
Not cool.
potion, right? I think we have. It says
Regular?
we have 3
Yeah.
greater healing potions in there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that case, Foodle will pocket the regular because
And each
he
of us
actually, I
should
was doing
probably
some
take
math.
the greater one. A greater one. Mazur, do you have a
Yeah,
greater?
yep.
Take a
There's
greater.
an extra one because I don't
Yeah,
have one.
Take
Oh.
one. Yeah.
Foodle's going to down a greater potion of healing, which I think is that the 44. It is, yeah. So
Yes.
20.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. So that
Okay.
will empty our healings out, but each of us should now have at least one greater potion of healing on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. How's Mazur doing? Is she okay?
I have 26 hit points.
Oh my God.
It's fine. I have lay on hands, but I don't want to use it right now because
No,
then I would
use
be-
it now, or don't use all of it, but use at least some of it. Like,
I guess. All right.
oh my God. You have 26 that you're gonna take one hit and be down. Like, what?
Fine.
And maybe honestly just get another 20 hit points on top of whatever you do, because holy shit.
Fiona's also going to convert a spell slot for a level 3 spell.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, Mazra needs more than 1 HP right now because she already used her Relentless Endurance, so that's gone for this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until she gets a nap.
And
I think
Yeah.
Kiona can.
And a level
Kiona
2
can
spell.
convert spell slots when she's not resting.
Yeah, it's just a bonus action, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Though that's wizards that need to do it on a short or long rest.
Yeah.
Well, on a short rest. It's irrelevant to do it on a long rest.
Right, Connor?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all the prep Foodle can really do.
Yeah, Megan, you're thinking of all the good-looking wizards in the party in the in our teacher campaign.
Foodle hands Mazra a sort of a gleaming potion. It is golden and sort of bright. It shines out of Foodle's between Foodle's fingers. It is a potion of heroism. Mazra, you might need this for this next fight.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, we're headed there.
Yes, I think we're going in. Yeah.
Yep, we're going in. That's all I got.
Right. And so you burst into the temple currently housing the Shrine of Staravia. You see the statue of Staravia at the back behind the altar, looking oddly darkened, as if a shadow has been cast over her. Off to the side, off to the back of the shrine and to the side, the door to the basement is open, sort of swung half open. There's no sign of anyone in the shrine. Which, of course, Foodle and Mazra, they saw the inside. They were up on the window in the rafters and saw that it is abandoned on the inside. You hear strange sounds coming from that partially open door to the basement. Not quite sure how to describe them. Whispers on the wind, mad chattering, the crackle of arcane energy. Not sure what that sound is.
I believe we're going into the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go first.
Okay, have your potion ready though.
Sorry about the sneeze.
Give me a moment. All right, Maz is going first. Who's going second?
Foodle.
Carly, how dare you? I'm not gonna take that guff. That's okay. That's okay. Foodle can't be a menace anymore. So you need to.
Yeah,
do
he's
that again.
menaceless.
He won't be a
He's
menace,
out of-
menace after he dies.
He's out of his
soon.
menace charges.
Oh god.
yeah.
I'm just luxuriating in the fact that Machine Gun Foodle is out of resources.
Ow.
Don't luxuriate in that. We don't like that. No, we need Foodle to have
Yeah.
resources right
Look,
now.
we're level 8. Just think about this.
Bullshit.
We're level 18. If we all die, we're going to have to make level 1 characters, and you're going to have to start the campaign all over
We're
again
level
from scratch.
17. I might just
We're level
don't
17.
don't
Level 17, whatever.
overestimate a little bit. First of all, second of all.
I'll make you play this campaign for another 400.
For
episodes.
another.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's
Alright.
go.
You enter the basement, and this
Jesus.
is
What
what you
the
see.
fuck? What is this, you guys?
Well, it's been a pleasure,
It's
It's
guys.
been so nice knowing you.
I loved
It's been-
RPing with you.
It's been
We've had a
so
good
fun.
run.
It's been nice.
Oh,
Just gonna call
Yeah.
up a spell.
That's true. 169 is a good place to die.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's no better. Really.
You see a small, emaciated Korai spirit that looks barely like a wisp of smoke with its 6 glowing eyes in the center.
That's
Kiona,
emaciated?
no, this is not it. This is not it.
Oh, okay.
You just hold on. You just hold on. Kiona, you and Adelotti feel an intense sense of dread coming off of this creature.
Oh no.
You also feel Buford. The same indescribable feeling of identity as the corpse of Buford
What
had.
have they done to him?
You realize this is the Korai spirit that had been extracted from Buford when he was murdered. Standing at 3 points of a triangle around Buford's Korai spirit, you see Polivier Putt,
They
Phallus,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
the gardener, and Mandashir, the priest.
I knew it.
These two have a dead look in their eyes, as if they're not even really conscious, as they stand by these lit torches, these lit braziers, and chant a chant in an impossible tongue that is impossible for them to know. Mandashir is joining them in this chant, but he is fully conscious and he knows what he's doing. And you see the kind of ink symbols, sort of painted face paint on his face of eyes above and below his natural set of eyes, very similar to how the Melikites had adorned themselves when you encountered them off to the west. As they chant, you see swirling magic winds surround the small, frightened Korai spirit in the center of the room. The smell of burnt hair assaults all of your nostrils. And
Kiona cast counterspell?
she can certainly try.
Doesn't sound promising.
Right.
What's the rule for counterspell if you're counterspelling a higher level spell?
It has to be like if she I would have to say first of all I would cast it at level 4. At least.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then if you're casting a spell that's higher than that, we'd have to roll to see if it would work.
Yeah. So Ghost
Yeah,
in
so
5e.
post it in chat. Post it in chat. We use the classic 5e.
I don't know if
Yeah,
that
there you go.
has-
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So she would make
an
a
ability
charisma
check
check.
using. Yeah, you need to make a charisma check.
Okay. come on, baby. God damn, what is it with my rolls today, you guys?
Mm-mm.
This fucking
Mm-mm.
headache.
Use your dice, girl.
So you
Use your dice.
try to cast a counterspell as you see, you don't know what's going on, but Adelotti in your head is like all sirens blaring. Like, this is bad.
Well, oh no, that didn't do it yet. Okay. It was getting close. It was
Yeah.
a 10.
You try to cast this counterspell, and it just fizzles. There's a sharp pain in your head, and as you're sort of, aligning all the chakras and whatever to complete the spell, there's like this lancing pain in your head, and you're thrown off, and the spell just fizzles.
It's Buford in there. That's so she can to tell them before things go off.
In the vortex of the winds of chaos. Name of the campaign? Surrounding Buford's Core spirit, a tear in the fabric of reality opens into a starry field of darkness, and something emerges. A huge Core spirit comes out of that hole, wraps itself around the Buford's Core spirit, and completely sort of just absorbs it into its body.
No, Buford.
And you feel the Core be ripped apart and consumed.
Oh, yeah. Kiona would maybe get sick, actually.
Yeah.
She might turn around and... Yeah. Blech. Yes.
Incorporeal, magical. It looks like this creature looks like, as you see there, but like made of fog, right? It's very sort of indistinct. It's almost like you're seeing a shadow of what you're seeing here. And it sort of begins with its multiple limbs to sort of push itself out of the rift that was open, the portal that was open in the floor, and it's starting to emerge into the room. The winds pick up and blow into a psionic storm that completely engulfs this chamber as these three people are trying to sort of bring it through. Roll
Help
initiative.
the spell.
No thanks.
Lazra, drink that potion. All right, initiative. Here we go.
Wait, where'd my sheet go?
All right, here is Foodle's fake initiative.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sneezy tonight.
All right, I have now corrected it. Instead of a 15, it was a 16. Oh wait, no.
Hey.
Hold on. It's a 17. Okay. You know what?
You wanna... These rolls.
Oh god, these fucking rolls. Oh my god.
All right. Okay. At the top of its turn, the Quarai's 6 eyes fix onto Foodle. And Foodle, it is going to reach out and strike you with a multicolored blast of lightning. 20 hits, yeah?
Don't you weaponize the
All right,
rainbow
I muted.
against
Yes,
Ghost
yes,
Pepper?
20 hits.
Don't I weaponize what?
The rainbow against me, Ghost Pepper.
Yeah, I will. The rainbow has turned against you.
No.
16 psychic damage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting. Psychic damage, guys. We do have those dodgy potions of psychic resistance. All right, so it was a 16. All right.
Yeah. Foodle, it's your turn.
Oh crap. Do we don't know that they're dodgy, do we? I don't, oh god, I don't remember. Anyway.
Got the table open.
Well,
Just
I
in
guess I mean
case.
like I as a player know that there's some crazy stuff that might happen. But does Foodle think that they're legit? I don't know if we have any reason to think that I don't remember
Given
where we got them or whatever.
everything we know about Foodle, I'm gonna say that Foodle has no bloody idea that they might be dodgy.
All right. I mean, hey, he just took some psychic damage. He's gonna drink one of these.
All right. Roll a D100, please.
Oh god. All right, here we go.
Actually, roll a. Oh, you got plenty of time. It's 1d6 times 30 minutes. Yeah, roll a D100. Roll a D100.
Oh, okay.
3.
That's probably
Oh my
good, right?
gosh, what?
That's probably good, right? I mean, come on. How bad could that be?
All right. I need you to actually roll a D6 for me.
D6? Okay. Slash R. 1d6. Okay.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay. So this is going to last for 6 times 30. 6 times 3 is 18, so 180 minutes. So this is going to last for 3 hours. 3 hours, is that 180 minutes?
Yeah, that's exactly 3 hours.
3 hours. I'm going to need
Right.
you to roll another D6 for me.
Okay. It's another 6, apparently.
Foodle, when you
God.
were blasted with the lightning, you're kind of knocked back. You drink this potion. You're like laid out on the ground like this. Fiona comes over to help you up. Asks if you're okay. You look up at her. You instantly fall deeply, madly, obsessively in love with her.
Oh God.
Molecules happening, chat.
God.
Oh no.
That was so the second D6. There are, other than you, Foodle, there are 6 creatures on this map. You're lucky you rolled a 5 or a 6.
God. Right, yeah.
If you rolled a 1, you were gonna
jeez.
fall in love with this thing.
It was like, I've never noticed how beautiful your eyes are, Kiona.
She is a gnome
Oh,
right now
wow.
too. So let's do
Yeah,
let's do
oh
put it in context.
She's a fucking
She's a gnome right
Oh,
now.
no. Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh my
Holy
gosh.
Just
shit.
All right.
Don't worry, Kiona.
There's-
Fiona
I can do this. I got
Fiona's
you.
like holding his hand to pull him up, and she kind of like looks at him weird for a second. She's like, "Hold on, what?"
Hmm?
No,
Don't you worry, Kiona.
no, she'll let go of him real quick.
I'll save you. I'll save all of us, but especially you. Oh, jeez, I don't fucking know. Ghost, can Foodle?
Let me
Does Foodle have any line of sight to this guy at all?
That guy?
God.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
I mean, this is like a fucking massive piece of shit right here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, how long does I think Foodle's still concentrating. Hold on. How long does Hunter's Mark last? Ooh, up to an hour. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Oh, but what that means is he still concentrating because he just took damage? Hold on. Where's my con save?
Yeah, he did take
Uh,
16.
yeah, that's not a very good roll. Plus 3 for con save. Oh, but the aura. Oh, I think the aura saves it. That's a 12
Okay.
on the con save, so he's okay.
Yep.
Oh, here, let me put the thing on. Boop. Oh, but he doesn't have his bonus action anyway, so he can't put Hunter's Mark because he used the bonus action to drink the potion. So, maybe next turn, we'll see. He is going to, he's gonna be like, most of the time I feel bad, like, killing stuff, but I'm gonna take real pleasure in this, you piece of shit. The way you talked about amazing Kiona, and he's gonna just unload on this fucking guy.
Oh my
There we
gosh.
go. 1,
What
2,
is he doing?
3, and they're all sharpshooter shots. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
If that
Yeah,
26
you
hits, okay.
This guy
You
doesn't know what he's doing, and
absolutely
Foodle just obliterates
blow.
him. This,
Polivier putt away.
Excellent.
oh,
He's just like and goes down. And this fire goes out. Just
well, that's good,
God,
but
is that a good thing
poor
or a bad
Polivier.
thing? I hope that's good. What do you mean, poor he's a fucking racist piece of shit. Don't
Yes,
anybody
but
feel
also
bad for
he
this
doesn't
guy.
know what
He
he's
is,
currently
yeah.
Oh my
doing.
God. I don't give a shit. He was a bad person in life, and he's a bad person in death. Like, fuck this dude. Are you kidding me? Did he
Alright.
die in the first hit, Ghost, with the 25, or?
no. It took all 3
Okay, took both. Okay.
to kill him.
All right. All 3? Okay.
Yeah. Took
All right.
3 to kill him.
And that is Fool's turn.
Yep.
And he's like, feels good. And he releases Gimbal Shot as it reloads.
You get the sense there was like some sort of delicate balance, Kiona, going on with this chaotic storm at the center of this room. And something has been sort of unbalanced. It's like the boat has tilted, right? It's still afloat, but things are sort of winding out of control a little bit here. Whatever, like, killing Polivier has somehow affected this ritual that's happening. Mazur, you're up.
Alright. She's if free action, she just is staring at Foodle like, what the hell? And you know what? Fine. And
Well, okay.
do I get the sense that this fire does anything?
No.
Okay.
No. There's like a triangular formation of a spell happening.
Okay.
And this fire is irrelevant.
Okay, so there was my movement. That was my bonus action. Is this pillar standing up?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna kind of like nestle herself behind it, and then she's gonna try and shoot this man with her crossbow.
What are you shooting with the crossbow?
This gardener man.
Yeah, Gardener man. Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
apply sneak attack to that or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Decent. That's all I can do because I used all my other stuff. So I
Yeah.
moved, actions, bonus. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and so this crossbow bolt hits him as he's chanting. What was this guy? I keep on forgetting this guy's name. Thallus. The surly and bitter dragonborn gardener, who is a rival of Buford's. He takes this hit like right here in the chest, and and then just sort of continues to chant this spell in his like glazed over trance like look, but you see like blood begins to flow down. And is that your turn? Is that your turn, Wolf?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna need everybody to roll a strength check.
All right, a strength check.
Yeah.
That's gonna be terrible.
No, roll 20 can bite me. I'm rolling a dice. F this.
This would fit though. She's a gnome and she obviously doesn't have strength anyway. She's a sorcerer. Like,
Green dice, everybody. Green dice for Monstro.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You said strength save.
That's on par.
Ability checks. You said a check.
Wow, this
Okay.
dice.
You
Fucked
said a
me
check,
over.
right? Not a save.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check.
this is a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a check.
Sorry, I was just
Uh,
checking. Foodle he's attuned to a stone of good luck, and I was like, what is that?
This
effect?
dice is a
He gets
liar,
+1.
everybody.
Actually, it should
It's
be
a
a strength
liar.
save. It should be a strength save. I don't think that's
Strength
going to make a
save.
difference
It
to most
does.
of you,
Look
but
at
for
this.
stuff that affects
Oh, that makes a
saves,
Did you roll
huge
a
difference
nat
for
one?
Foodle.
Dirty.
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You just yelled at me for not
Nice.
using dice for rolling a 4, and you just got a 9-1. So
I thought I'd
Guys,
fine.
what
Look,
is
it's just
happening?
whatever. It's fine.
Foodle got a 26 strength save.
Nice.
Can I roll with advantage because I'm
Oh.
behind a column?
Guys, what is
Nope.
happening? Why is Foodle? Oh,
Nope.
Ghost
God.
Pepper, why are you so
Nope.
cruel to me?
No.
All right.
This is
I thought you liked
Iona,
me.
you failed.
We're
You're going to
gonna
move
die.
5, 10, 15,
Oh, he's sucking
20.
us in? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Mazza, you're going to move
Uh-oh.
5,
I'm behind a pillar.
10. No! I'm the dungeon master. 15, 20.
Oh my gosh, Ghost Pepper,
Oh,
you're so
God.
mean.
Oh, my God. We're gonna die.
You're such a meanie. You're such a meanie ghost.
I'm the dungeon master, and I say you get sucked.
Oh, God.
You get
Okay.
sucked when the
Okay,
dungeon
Dad.
master tells you get sucked.
Okay, Daddy.
That's right.
For
That's
the love of
right.
all that's holy, somebody clip that, please. Yes, thank you.
All right, I'll be a good boy.
Oh, my God.
It'll be a blurt by morning. Oh God, what have I done? All right. You cannot see the radius, but there is a radius that you are all inside right now, which is like a psychic storm, and everybody who is inside it takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
It's another mystic toilet.
So everybody takes 3 bludgeoning damage.
3. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's headache.
Oh, including Foodle?
Kiona, you're up.
Oh God.
Yeah, including
Fiona
Foodle,
is gonna-
because you're
Okay.
actually inside it. But you've managed to stop yourself from getting picked up and thrown around.
If I were to move to somewhere like here, could I see this person across the room?
So you're in rough
And
terrain
sheer?
right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in rough terrain
10.
right now.
20, 30.
You can
That
still
would
Misty
be-
Step.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to. What if I was here?
Can you see Mandashir from there?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna walk over there. 10, 20, 30. That's right? Like, rough terrain is
Yep.
double,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
She's gonna yell at him, stop this nonsense, and, firebolt.
Okay.
Uh.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 11, actually, fire damage.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, he's you throw this firebolt at him. It hits a sort of shimmering invisible barrier. Some of the fire sort of pushes through and scorches his robes, and you can see it burning his skin on his face a little bit. But he ignores it as he continues to chant. And this one is gonna target Mazra. So Mazra, the core eye turns its baleful glare upon you. And it rolls a 16 to hit you with its rainbow lightning. But you are immune.
All right.
Because you
Mazra
have mastered
is
the rainbow
too
already.
gay. Yeah, okay.
Mazra is too gay to be
That's right, baby.
affected by the rainbow lightning.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Foodle, you're up.
Oh.
Okay, Foodle is not getting any of this. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Would he have? What do you think, Ghost? Can he see any part of that guy?
I'm gonna say no, because this
Okay.
space right here is part of the Core Eyes hitbox.
Okay.
I think if you were like here, you could.
Yeah. Gnomes are not the fastest. Those short little legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Cody.
Oh yeah.
Well,
There's a
that's why I
column directly in
asked.
front.
Could Foodle
I
see
didn't
any
notice
part of him because Foodle has sharpshooter? But like,
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
no.
I think,
that's
it's a big column.
That's
right?
going right through the middle of the column. So I gotta
Yeah,
say no.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're overcome with frustration at, you saw that Kiona kind of attacked him, and you're like, now's my chance to impress her. But that column's in the way.
Yeah.
The column has gotten in the way of love.
That's a good point, though, Ghost. I actually forgot that Foodle is in love with Kiona right now. Sorry, because he's gay. So hold on. 5, 10, 15.
Everybody in our
20, 25.
campaign
He was
is
here.
gay.
He's gonna run this way. 5, 10, 15. I'm coming. Don't worry, Kiona.
Ace the rainbow.
25.
This is the weirdest.
Sorry, I don't think he probably still doesn't have line of sight anyway, so I don't think it
Oh,
changes anything.
no, I
Um,
guess maybe not. Right from there.
Yeah, probably not. Don't worry, Kiona, I'll save you. And he's going to, I guess. Oh, he needs to make a con save. because he took 3 bludgeoning. Hold on. He's still
Mhm.
concentrated. Oh, then he is not. That is a nat 1. He is going to spend another spell slot. Hmm. That's interesting. Oh, maybe Foodle will do this. All right, Foodle's going to spend another spell slot, and he begins to move like the wind. He's super speedy. He is casting Zephyr Strike on himself.
Great spell.
Yeah, it is quite nice. He's now concentrating on that, and he is going to. Ugh, I guess. I guess he's going to give himself advantage on an attack. Can he attack this thing?
You could try.
All right, he's going to try. So he's got advantage on the attack. Boop. And let's subtract a musket ball. There we go. 20 to hit.
Okay. You fire gimbal shot at this thing, and you see the bullet like rocket towards it and slow and stop, and then suddenly shoot back right at you. So would that 20 have hit Foodle?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you basically attack yourself.
Oh god. All right, so Foodle takes 19 piercing damage. And as per the spell, it also deals an extra 1d8 force damage. Excellent. Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Plus 1d8. So an additional 5. Hold on. Minus 5. Oh, fuck. Is he still concentrating? Hold on. Let me roll a save. Okay, he is. That's a 19 plus something. I don't know. Anyway. So he is still concentrating. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. So he goes 5,
Right.
10, 15, 20. That was very costly. 25.
It is rough terrain. It is rough
30.
terrain.
Oh, it is. Okay. Oh. Well, then I don't even think he can make it over to Kiona then. Is all of this rough terrain? What is rough terrain and what isn't? Or is any not rough terrain? Sorry.
Basically, it's all rough terrain.
Oh.
Because you're like
Oh,
in
God.
this
Ghosts.
swirling storm right now.
Dude, how many times oh god,
I
I'm gonna have to
know.
retract
I blanked
three-quarters
out
of my
on that.
turn.
Yeah.
That's okay.
How about we say that it gets
Ugh.
Foodle to right where he is in total?
Okay, but he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done any of that if I had known it was rough terrain.
Right.
Is the problem.
Well, you did.
And
you
now
did
that I
start
know
right
that
here.
he's gonna hit himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh god. I mean, he's still gonna shoot it,
Yeah.
because that's the only target he can hit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that attack stands, but he's not going to spend a spell slot. Because, like, basically, I mean, his goal is to get so he can shoot this one, right?
Yeah.
That's what he's hoping to do. But yeah, if he can't, he's not going to bother doing Zephyr Strike and shit. All right, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Rick. So 10, 20.
20.
And then how does it work, Ghost? He has 25 base movement speed, so can he make it to this space, or that's as far?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so he gets there, and then instead of Zephyr Strike, he just does a regular attack, and so I'm gonna give him back 5 hit points.
Give him back that 5 hit points. Yeah.
And oh god, what the hell is he gonna do? I guess that's probably his turn.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like,
honestly,
I'm sorry, Kiona. Oh, I'm trying.
How does Fallon look over here?
He looks pretty hurt.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit him, but non-lethally to see if I can like knock him out.
Thalas. Thalon is
Thalas,
a player,
Thalas.
PC in
Yes.
Grey Spires.
Yeah.
I was like,
All
wait,
right.
there's somebody in here too. Funny.
Yeah, that's gonna hit,
All right.
and that's gonna finish him
Okay.
off.
She's trying to knock him out.
Okay, so
Yeah,
he is knocked out.
Okay.
And the Dragonborn crumples, stops chanting, obviously. The fire goes out right here. And the spell becomes even more destabilized.
All right. So. Oh.
Everybody. Oh, no. Yeah, you get the rest of your turn.
Okay. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Rough terrain, rough terrain, rough terrain.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. 10, 20, 30. And then she'll use her bonus action to go. Okay.
Collie, that's no problem.
Ollie, we love you. It's fine.
Thanks, guys. I just feel
Alright.
bad. I'm like, oh, frick me. Anyway.
Is that the end of your turn?
Does the
Okay.
spell destabilizing do anything to the creature?
You don't notice anything. It's still trying to climb its way through this rift
Right.
into the material plane. Everybody needs to make a strength save again.
All right. Pink dice this time. Let's see if it doesn't betray me as much.
I get a 4
What?
every time I roll.
Kiona.
Oh my god. Foodle got a 24
Oh my
strength
God.
save.
Look,
like-
my real
Yes.
dice would have rolled a 5 that time, so it wouldn't have mattered.
So, oh god.
I got a
Fiona
total of.
is blown. 5,
Nope.
10, 15.
Is she
20.
blown or sucks? Which one?
Both.
Oh.
Ooh,
What's-
best case scenario then, huh? All right. You know what? Hey, at least if we all die, you know, we went out. That ain't bad.
what's your total there, Wolf?
I got an 8.
8.
These
Okay.
dice are going into the Garbo.
5,
Awesome.
10,
They are.
15, 20. There you go. And everybody takes bludgeoning damage.
Don't bludgeon me, bro.
8 bludgeoning damage for everybody. Welcome, Awesome Possum.
Oh god.
We're
Now,
being
did Foodle
slowly
save? He
brutalized
got a
by our dungeon
24. Does
master.
that affect the damage or doesn't?
No. No.
Okay,
It just means
Right,
he's not picked up and thrown around by the psychic.
Gotcha.
storm.
Oh, right.
You're
Okay. I'll
managed
try to
keep
remember
your
that. Sorry.
footing. It is Kiona's turn.
Oh my goodness. I think she's just gonna throw another firebolt at him. Yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
15 fire damage. And
All right.
then
So
she's-
another firebolt strikes his shield, just chipping away, shattering another piece of it.
Can we move like through these columns, or is it like how? Like that?
Yeah, you can't move. You can't move through them. You're kind of like you're getting bonked by them when you're being thrown around a little bit. but-
Okay. All right, then she'll start kind of moving in that direction.
Okay.
That's what she's got.
All right. Yep. And this is going to be a D3 to decide what the target is. Poodle, Mazda, Kiona. In that order, it is Kiona is the target of the lightning. 29 to hit.
Clearly
That's going to hit.
gonna hit.
Yeah. Yep. And a psychic blast of kaleidoscopic lightning hits you for 12 psychic damage.
Oh. This headache is really killing us.
Mm-hmm. Fudel.
I'm coming, Kiona, don't worry. God, he's never gonna fucking catch her. Alright, 10, 20. And then he is going to use his action to dash for 10, 20. Now, Ghost, how would that work? Because he has 25 speed, so theoretically that's 50, so maybe he could move 5 tiles, but that's up to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So he'll move to there. And that is his turn.
Okay.
He's like, I'm coming, Kiona, don't worry.
Have a shot from there.
Yeah, but he used his action to dash. So.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
It is Maz's turn. We'll just need to wait. Enlightening bolt. I love that. You're
What
up,
did I
Wolf.
miss? What? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was like, I've been trying to stay hydrated, so.
Yeah, that's okay.
Chunky cat, was that my cat?
Yeah. Your cat walked through the frame.
Oh. Alright, so from what Monster has seen, there's like a force field here around this person?
It's not, it's for flavor purposes.
Oh.
It's not like a wall of force or anything that's preventing damage from getting through.
Can I try and stab him?
Yeah,
Alright.
you can always try.
I can always try.
Yeah, 21's gonna hit.
Yeah, Squeaker is very tricky. Alright.
Oh, is that Squeaker?
Yeah.
I've only ever heard Squeaker, never seen her.
Yeah. Okay, sneak. Ugh, my rolls are like mid-tier tonight.
Right, yeah. And Mandashare is holding on to that chant.
Well, let's
As
see if we
if-
can do something about that.
As if believing that something is coming that will save him.
Mm-mm.
Nothing is coming that will save you.
Oh, that was my off hands. Hang on.
Stop.
This is
Okay.
my regular hands. There
Just
you go.
stop.
Enjoy.
Just stop.
Stop.
Just stop.
Thank you, Carly, for the hydrate, friend. Good morning.
Thanks for the
Pie.
hydrate. Hello,
Carl.
bye.
Oh, Pie, my darling.
Hello, Pie.
Yeah. Squeaker's over there, but she
What-
gets mad when I pick her up. So
Was that Squeaker? That didn't look like a dark cat. That looked like a
Yeah, Gaia's around somewhere. I don't know where she is though.
that looked like a
Oh, there she is.
calico.
Hey,
I don't know if you have a calico.
what you doing?
Yeah.
Here she
Gaia
is.
is,
Look
like-
at this.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Look at this baby.
Yeah, that was the cat.
That's... All right.
Hello. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, and Mandashare is looking pretty hurt. Now everybody needs to make their strength saving throw.
All right.
Oh God, help me.
Oh crap.
All right, roll 20. Let's see what horrors you have for me.
Oh, it was better than last time,
Oh my
but still no
God.
beans.
Poodle got a 25
Oh
strength
my
saving throw.
goodness.
Like, what the hell is happening?
I haven't rolled
What
higher
are
than, like,
these
a 5 on
guys?
this.
What is
Poodle the
happening?
gnome.
God.
No, this saving throw, like, it just doesn't matter. But it could be
Amazing.
beneficial to Poodle, like, this could, if he failed, like, oh my god. Like, it could
everybody
actually
take
help him.
9 bludgeoning
Oh,
damage.
God.
No.
Oh god. What if I don't
As you're
want to, though?
battered with debris that's been lifted up from the,
My
the floor by
body,
this storm.
Ah!
My bones. Why?
Ow, my body.
Not my precious body.
Kiona, you're up.
How does Mandashir look?
Pretty hurt.
Good God.
Pretty hurt.
Great.
He is like chanting with enthusiasm and urgency, trying to complete this spell for this thing to come all the way through. Which you're starting to think based on the based on the fact that he's like hurrying so much, you're thinking that this thing coming all the way through into this plane of existence is probably not going to be a good thing for you.
Yeah, Kiona is going to fireball with heightened spell.
Ooh, pardon me.
Right,
Oh my God.
directly on him. I believe that will be. Hold on a minute, maybe. Let me.
Amanda share.
On Mandashir, I believe that's. Snap to corner, right, or like the corner above him. I guess it would be. It would be something like that. So it should miss Mauser and Kiona both. And it's going to be level 3. And it's going to be 29 damage. And Kiona will also have a wild magic surge.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
All right. First surge roll. Oh, you guys. A 10 plus a number equals a round number, right? Is a 60. A 60 is you regain your
60.
lowest level expended spell slot, which is not bad. Or it's... Wait. An 8. Right? Yeah. You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell centered on yourself. Well, I think we're gonna have to go with 60 now, aren't we? We're gonna regain a level 1 spell slot. Alright, that's a shield. That's alright. That's good. We like that. And then also we're gonna have a race change, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
No, my gnomish beauty.
We have rolled a 10, which means Kiona bamps back into Furbolg form.
Ooh.
Furbolg
Nice.
form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom 1 strength.
Foodle, you're somewhat disappointed to see the eternal love of your life and soul, Kiona, transform away from being a gnome. But you suddenly find, like, hey, furbolgs are pretty attractive too.
Foodle thinks to himself, it's okay, I can fix her.
Oh my goodness.
If you feed her enough of her own smoke leaf,
Yeah.
she might.
She just
She
needs
might
more
change back.
smoke leaf. More smoke leaf
you're
needed.
gonna RNG it.
my god.
Oh my god. Amazing. So, several things happen at once here. Kiona, you lob a fireball as you're like fully picked up off your feet and being drawn into the center of this vortex. Of course, at the center of that vortex is this giant Quori that is pulling itself through from the dreaming dark into the material plane.
That murdered the spiritual form, the Quora of
Yeah,
of
there's some
or something.
Buford. Yeah,
Some guy, I don't remember his
there's
name.
There's some Quori cannibalism going on here. As you're being sort of drawn in and you're being flung into the center of this, you lob your fireball at Mandashare and it explodes. You don't see what happens next because as you throw that, you're sort of twisted around and you come face to face with the baleful eyes and the wide open maw of that giant Quori spirit as it reaches out to chomp you. And as your wild magic surge goes off and you are transformed, there is an instantaneous connection established between you, Adelotti, the Quori spirit, and now merged and in the process of being digested by the Quori, also the Quori spirit of Buford Veggiefoot. You are transported from this place to Dalkalash in a different time, several months ago. The one thing that these four had in common had been, from your knowledge, their relationship to Buford Veggiefoot. Whether his spouse, Beatrice, his friend, who was having an affair with his spouse, Marlowe, his business rival, Thalis, or the deeply bigoted and prejudiced against inspired like Buford, Olivier. Where does Mandashare fit into all of this? Well, you see on this night, months ago, is these four individuals leave their homes one evening around sunset, much the same time of day as it is now, and kind of in a strange trance with glazed over eyes, make their way through town to the shrine of Staravia. There waiting for them is Mandashare, who hands them the robes of Staravia, which they robotically and mindlessly put on. The four of them leave the shrine, go out into the darkness, into the abandoned quarter of the city, where Buford is working on his garden. He greets them friendly and jovially, recognizing his wife among them. he seems a little bit put off by how strangely they're acting. But when Beatrice asks him to follow them back to the Shrine of Staravia to pray to the Lady of Light for good fortune in his endeavors to gain this contract that he's been working on, he kind of shrugs his shoulders, thinks that's kind of odd, and he follows them back. There, they enter the temple with him, grab him roughly by the arms and shoulders. Panic struggling, he is dragged down to the basement, where a ritual circle has been drawn on the ground, and Mandashare waits. At each point of the 5-pointed sigil painted on the floor, the white-robed individuals stand. Mandashare conducting a ritual where you see the thrashing and screaming Buford have his Korai spirit ripped from his body and sunk down into the floor. The 5 conspirators clean up as Buford's twitching, fading body slowly stops moving on the floor. They place wounds on his body to make it look like a simple murder. Thalis and Polivier drag the body back out into night, dump it in the alley in the abandoned quarter of town, where you would later find it. And the 4 go their separate ways, wandering listlessly through the darkened streets back to their various homes, where they tuck themselves into bed, return to sleep, none the wiser of what they had done that night. Mandashare, meanwhile, uses the sort of taps into the energy of this contained Korai spirit to open a kind of a scry, not quite a portal, but kind of like a scrying portal to somebody in the distance, somebody with face paint of additional eyes above and below theirs, wearing a long and flowing feathered headdress. Somebody who you recognize as being dressed and presenting themselves similarly to the sorceress. You recognize as a Melkari. And Mandashare, referred by this person to as Mendax, reports, "It is done. The coming of our lost god is at hand." In a flash, you return to reality. The cold darkness of the Korai's maw enveloping you. You feel Adelotti
No.
cling to your being
Yes.
as she begins
Nope.
to be pulled away,
Nope.
and then
Nope.
you come out the other side and hit the ground. The psychic storm dissipates. The Korai is gone. And Adelotti is still with you.
Oh god, Kiona is definitely like fetal positioning on the floor though, like grasping onto Adelotti however she can, in whatever way she can. That was really terrifying. That was really awful. That was like every nightmare that they could possibly ever have all rolled up into like a good 30-second, like, cool. Watching them rip Buford apart like that was like choice. Top end. Good nightmares for Kiona coming up, you guys. That's yeah.
Kiona, are you alright?
Little rushes over. Kiona, I've got you. Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Poodle.
You can't let them do that. You can't let them do that.
Dude, this is not the time
Do what?
for Foodle.
What they did to Buford. What they almost could do to us.
I'll never let that happen to you, Kiona.
Kiona is too emotionally traumatized.
Maza's standing there
To
like,
be
what
able
is
to.
wrong with you?
Is
be able
Mandashir
to.
alive?
fucking
Or should we
potion.
kill?
Mandashir is what the rest of you saw. Kiona, not Kiona. Everybody but Kiona. Maza and Foodle. What you saw is Kiona fling her fireball. Boom. Mandashir explodes in a shower of burnt flesh and guts. And then Kiona is like, you see her get like, launched by that Korai spirit, and then it disappears the moment its jaws, its sort of ethereal jaws, close around her, and she is just sort of spat out the other side, kind of trailing mist and smoke behind her.
That
You're
was
fine.
not okay.
You're alright. It didn't happen.
It's okay, Kiona. I'm here.
We need to figure out how to make it not happen again.
Well,
Yeah.
we kept one of them alive.
Phallus, right?
Mm-hmm. So she'll go over and just tie him up or whatever for later. Maybe we can get some answers out of that one.
But we'll pick that up next time, because this is pretty late. I want to go bad.
Yes.
I'm sure the rest of you do too.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah, I
This
got
was
another 4 hours in me,
Incredible,
Ghost. Come
though.
on.
Holy crap. I know, right? Oh.
Yeah. So we'll pick that up next time.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap,
There
Ghost.
is-
Thank you so much.
Collie,
that was amazing.
You weren't on the call
Oh, geez.
at the time when I said this, but I might. There's always time for 5 more minutes. I know. I keep telling myself that. 5 more minutes.
That's right. That's right.
This playing D&D is like playing Civilization when you like go to
Mhm.
quit, and it's like just
Yes.
one more round.
Just one more. That's right. Yeah.
It
Just
is.
Oh
one
my
more
God.
turn.
Yep. Oh, true.
Yeah, there's a decently high chance that I will not be around next Tuesday. 'Cause it's the regional championships for the rugby team that I assistant coach, and it's out of town, and I don't know if the games will be over in enough time for me to drive back home to be in time to do D&D
Right.
next week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No
Yeah.
worries, Ghost Pepper.
Chances are high, but I will keep you guys updated.
Okay. All right.
And I will keep everybody updated via Discord as well, via my Discord at least, and then these guys can share the message out on theirs if
Mhm.
they'd like to.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep you updated. I might have an idea by Thursday.
Ooh.
Because if it's like an hour drive away or an hour and a half drive away, then there's a chance.
Right.
However, the other locale that it could be is like a 3.5 hour drive away.
Oh,
In which case,
jeez.
like,
It's a lot.
there is no chance.
Holy.
Yeah,
Carly.
there's no chance I will make it back in time.
Oh my gosh.
It's my time to shine,
fair.
gang. Carly, yeah, you can jump in and DM for these guys if you want. Or this could be
That
I should see if Bardow was around. This could be part 2 of the Bard shot, but Flutter could take my place. So Flutter will be playing what's her face? Trella
Oh my
playing
God.
Kiona.
Oh my
my
God.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
that's
God.
right.
Which
Holy
Flutter, you
crap.
can't do any worse than Collie accidentally high on Benadryl playing Slade
God.
Ashrain playing Foodle.
You really can't. It's not possible. Like
Collie's like 3-layer deep
why not have to
impression
hide
of
the
Foodle's
Benadryl?
voice was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
you guys.
Still want to do your murder mystery-esque one shot? Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Carly, yes.
Theater of the Unaligned. You can. Is this the right command? Yeah. We rotate which channels we stream on. So, yeah, drop Flutter a follow. Drop everybody here a follow. Join a Discord.
You
Any one of the Discords.
Sounds.
We coordinate our messaging.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
join anybody's Discord. Keep an eye out for announcements.
Don't join mine.
we-
Nothing in there.
we start. That's not true. Yeah, we start 7 p.m. Pacific time every Tuesday.
Mostly.
Except, yeah, 80% likely not next Tuesday. But yeah, Megan also knows if I'm going out of town
Right,
too, so
right.
Megan will know whether or not I'll make it. It used to be on Collie's channel, but Collie has had a difficulty streaming lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were two issues. One was that for some reason, and this still impacts my campaign, I can't. So the way we do the cameras is through Discord, and we just capture the Discord. Well, my streaming software will not capture Discord anymore, so that was a big issue. But also, Megan
Wild.
is correct. Like the bigger issue is that I usually get here a little bit late, unfortunately, because of my work. So anyway, yeah, and my webcam died. So oh god. Anyway. Oh.
Yeah. He usually joins the call like just before, or actually
right.
just
right
after
as we're
we
getting
go
on
live.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would not be able to stream. I to get all the setup
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah. Anyway,
It's unfortunate. It's
I know.
unfortunate.
I miss it, but
Thank you
it is.
guys.
It is nice in the sense that instead of 4 channels, it's just 3. So it makes it easier on the viewers, I think. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
eh. At any rate, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Carly, you're awesome. Thank you for being here. Striker, we love you. Love you, darling. Oh my goodness, all our lurkers. Oh my gosh, who else was stopped? People stopped. Bruce Cable Soup was here. Awesome Possum stopped in. Thanks for the follow,
I
Possum.
was here.
Also, yeah. I'm sorry. Say that Rai was here. People
Yep.
have been here, you guys. I appreciate y'all for
Yep.
being here. We're gonna cut it off. It's pretty late.
Hi.
Thank you for that clip, Carly. Very much. Yes.
I'm
Thank
regretting
you.
it already.
Oh god, that is a heck of a clip right
Appreciate
there.
that, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, you guys. Cheers.
And Ghost, thank you so much for running. That was
Yes.
incredible.
Yeah,
It's so
lots of
fun.
fun.
Oh my
Always,
gosh.
That's lots of fun.
always.
Heck
Thank you
yeah.
guys.
Bye, guys. Say bye, friends. Bye.
Bye, everybody.